Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers.
Yeah, JB in the building. Cowboy fan, but he keep it real, no filter. West Coast knock with that Lone Star pain. Talking truth, why they sugarcoat the game. JB on the mic, yeah, he spitting that truth, silver and blue, but he ain't wearing nose tinted view. Sunday pain got him leaning in the booth, breaking down plays while they feed us the spoof. Shotty on the sideline, looking lost in the sauce, too soft with the cause, yeah, he scared of the cost. Whining in the press, never taking a loss, but the locker room weak when the leader ain't boss. JB wanted tape, calling plays out loud, like what kind of system make a fan this proud? Turn critic real quick, now he drawing that crowd, cause he say what they think but won't say it out loud. JB say straight, no cap in his tone. Cowboys looking shaky, yeah, he letting it be known. From the playbook week to the contracts blown, he gon' speak that truth every time he on the phone. JB say straight, yeah, he keep it raw. If you rhyme for the star, better peep that flaw. Ain't no blind faith when you seen it all fall. He a Cowboy fan, but he question it all. Dak on the center, but the fire ain't lit. Big game moments and he never quite fit. Stats look clean, but the wins don't hit. Playoff time come, yeah, it all go split. JB say, man, I've been watching too long. Same script every year, same tired song. Big check sign, but the roster go wrong. While the real top dogs keep moving on strong. No big names coming, just hype and a dream. Draft night misses got him losing his steam. First round bust got him ready to scream. Like how we rebuild when we stuck in between. He ain't hating nah, he just tired of the spin. Every offseason promised in the same old end. JP say loud, yeah, the future look bleak. Same QB story, same cycle every week. No elite moves, just a talking cheap. While the real contenders stacking up deep. JP say loud, he ain't buying the hype. Contracts bloated, yeah, the math ain't right. From the front office down to game night. He a Cowboy fan, but he ready to fight. JB sitting back like, man, what it gon' take? Years going by, still the same mistake. But around mediocrity, call it a stake. In the heart of the fans, every season they break. Shotty still soft, act still the same. Front office moving like it's all a game. No aggression in the moves, no hunger for fame. Just collecting them checks while they ruin the name. JB got the podcast buzzing every night. Fans tune in cause he keep it airtight. No sugarcoat takes, just facts in a fight for a team that ain't been built right. He still rock the star, but his trust real low. Till they change that core, he ain't switching his tone. From the mic to the screen, yeah, the whole world know JB the Cowboy fan, keep exposing the show. JP keep it real, yeah, he still gon' ride, but he calling out the flaws they be trying to hide. No blind love, just the truth with pride. Through the lows and the doubt, yeah, he still gon' ride. JP keep it real, that's the code he live. If the team don't change, ain't no hope to give, but he stay on the mic, got the truth to give. He a Cowboy fan, that's the life he lives.
Yeah, truth over hype, every time. JB the Cowboy fan, speaking for the real ones. Yeah. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that be in the chat. Happy Mother's Day to all the guys that got mothers out there we know, and wives and aunties and cousins. Happy Mother's Day. But we're going to get into this Dak Prescott and this NFC East title. Can he win? Is he the best QB in the NFC East? I see y'all in the chat. What's up, Hawk? What up, JB? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Yes, sir. George, what's happening, George? JB, what up? Catlin. What's up? What's up, Catlin? The commander. What about them commanders? What up? Mills, the Cowboys hype. Here we go again. Hey, you know what, Mills? And one of my videos I did, it was a while ago. I had that beat in one of the videos. I can't remember what the video was I did, but I had that beat in there. Here we go again. Probably was some bullshit with Dak Prescott. Shit. But yeah, man. We seen basically what's crazy is we seen all three of these quarterbacks outplay Dak Prescott. Really? Jackson Dart did. We seen Jalen Hurts have, and JD5 have. He's been to an NFC Championship games. Uh, 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 Jackson Dart, one up. That he bailed out at the halftime. So but Jalen Hurts then won the Super Bowl, MVP of the Super Bowl. So what is Dak measure against these young quarterbacks? All of them young, and all of them on his heels. This is 11th season. Do you have confidence in this guy to win the NFC East? At least give us a step forward to get into the playoff, because we're gonna have to win the NFC East. I don't see us making the playoffs without it, because it's a potential like at least 3 of the teams out of NFC East gonna make the playoffs. I do believe. I believe this is gonna be a battle. This ain't gonna be easy for Dak Prescott no more with his 36-9. What was it, 36-9 versus the NFC East? No. It's not gonna happen like that no more. I'm sorry, bro. It's gonna be a battle. You feel me? And with what I'm saying, the new D coordinator with his accolades and what he gonna potentially bring to the defense and what the draft picks we got, it's just gonna be able to sustain the lack of quarterback play. He didn't got. Nah, he got weapons. So they talking about Super Bowl bound now. You got the defense. You got the weapons on offense. You got the coach talking like, we going to the Super Bowl. What? No excuses. Huh? Yeah, that clearly best QB. And why do you say that? Why do you say that, Captain? Captain. Why do you say that? Why is that clearly the best QB? He's the older QB. He's the more experienced QB. But you got JD5 that been to an NFC Championship game. You got Jalen Hurts that won the Super Bowl, been to 2 Super Bowls, MVP of the Super Bowl. You got the young Jackson Dart head that done beat him. So how is he clearly the best QB? He's clearly the more experienced, but he hasn't done nothing with that experience. It's normally the experience is the best teacher. That says a lot about your quarterback if he's still learning when he got more experience than all 3 of these young quarterbacks. King David Song, appreciate you for the $4.99, bro. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Hell no, he can only lead on Madden on rookie mode. Boost. Bro, they don't understand. This division is not no wimps no more. You got good quarterback play. See, that was the thing that kept Dak on top. He had better weapons, and you could say he was a better quarterback against those other quarterbacks we played. Daniel Jones, and we got Sam Howell on our team, but we had Kirk Cousins with the Commanders. You had Carson Wentz and the other guy, I forget his name. He went to the Raiders at one point. And a couple other bums for Philadelphia. So he was playing against a bunch of bum quarterbacks. But his record versus Jalen Hurts is pretty much even. It's pretty much even. Jackson Dart that showed he could play up against Dak. JD5 has showed it. So, hold up, y'all. Yeah. So this ain't gonna be no walk in the park for Dak Prescott this NFC East, and I believe it's gonna take us to win the division to even make it in the playoffs. Once again, appreciate that King David song. Yes, sir. Appreciate that 499, bro. Mill, Sam Howell might get in this season. Y'all know when Dak play a full season, he missed time the next season. History will repeat itself. Cat Mills, don't out that in there. Man, I ain't gonna read some of your comments. League Commander, I'm confident Dak will put up excellent regular season numbers. That's all I can speak to. Team wise, they go nowhere. I can confidently speak on that. Yeah, I can agree with that. He might put up some regular season numbers and be 6-11, 7-10. That's it. King David song. My sleeper team is the Giants. Gonna be a fight. Ain't no one sided no more. But I'm gonna be non-biased. I want Dallas, but Giants might be the sleeper. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, man. They got better head coaching. They got a quarterback that's gonna play, who ain't scared. A young buck too. A young buck. JD5 a young buck. Hell, Jalen Hurts still young. He ain't but like 3 years older than those two guys. Maybe 4 years older than those two guys. But we got an 11-year vet. An 11-year vet. And it seemed like those three quarterbacks really accomplished more than Dak Prescott. Come on, man, Mills. I mean, it's a pattern. Yeah. Right.
We're talking about health that impacts every single.
Exactly. 1980. Appreciate you, bro. What's up? Appreciate you for stopping by. The sport. What's good, JB? Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, the sport. You know it. Timothy Brown. 76 is losing at home to the Knicks, 122-83, looking like Dak Prescott. Detroit. Bro. Damn. I thought the Sixers might get this. Get that series. I'm gonna have to check back into it. I thought shit, because they beasted on the other day, so I'm gonna have to check on that series. King Davis Mills, he Black Roma with extra help with no touching QB now and stay hurt. He ain't playing a full season this year. He stayed bruised this one. Get that trade talk. Yeah, we need to. And next year, no doubt, man. We need to straight go up into the draft looking for a quarterback. We need to draft a quarterback next season, bro. Oh, what up, 80? I've been eyeballing them Slurpees too, man. Hey, David, he out this season, no championship. Ain't saying Super Bowl. He got to at least make the championship finals. Nah, man, right now for me, Dak Prescott got to get to the Super Bowl, bro. I don't give a fuck about no NFC Championship game, none of that. I'm past the NFC Championship game because he should have accomplished that already. You got a damn third-year quarterback going to his third season, already been to the NFC Championship game, and we waiting on an 11-year vet to do that shit. Fuck that. Super Bowl or bust, because I was calling for him to be Super Bowl MVP in 2022. Super Bowl MVP. Something Jalen Hurts already done accomplished. I was calling for Dak to do that in 2022. Nope. DK, what's happening? Catlin, you're looking at overall stat. He folds against the better defensive teams every year. Same story, bro. Yep. Timothy Brown. Schedule is 10 losses on it. With my eyes closed. The sport. Dallas has the worst head coach in NFC East too. Man, preach the sport. Preach. They saying Shotty is the greatest coach right now. Man, are you kidding me? We got the weakest coach in the NFC East. with the weakest quarterback. Oh man, we got to win the NFC East though. We got to. We got to. We man, it's going. It's crucial. It's crucial. Mm-mm. King David. They went to the championship and got a ring while the 11 man only got 2 playoffs. So yeah, cash your ass QB. Yeah, facts, bro. Dave Moore, what's up, Dave Moore? Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Dak definitely best QB in the East. You think so? Come on, man. You know what? Let me drop the link in the chat. Let me drop the link in the chat and see anybody want to come up and speak their mind about this right here. Cause I've already said and seen and can be proven. This guy, 11-year vet, is not. He's not the best QB in the NFC East, bro. I'm sorry. Dak probably, man, let's be real, bro. He's probably the third best. I give him Jackson Dart over experience, but the other two have accomplished more than he has already in a short period of time with the same amount of weapons. Matter of fact, he had more weapons than JD5, offensively and defensively. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. Shit real, homie. Started the cat little troll. No, he cool, man. He do his thing. He just support Dak Prescott. He not rude. He don't say anything disparaging. So I'm cool. He can have his opinion in the chat as long as he ain't disrespectful. He not disrespectful. He just a Slurpee. That's all. He just a Slurpee. Willy Wonka, salute, bro. What's happening? What it do for you? The sport, that signature game over the past 5 years was a tie against Green Bay. Well, they love that game, bro. Don't they? DK, not hating on that, but speaking facts. True. Kid Cowboy, what's happening? Daniel's higher ceiling. You talking about Daniel Jones with the Giants? He done went to Indianapolis. He's performed better in Indianapolis though. Nate Dogg, what's happening, Nate? First went to the Super Bowl in his second year as a starter. And we got bro, DK. He has played very well against the Eagles, but it's a division game. Outside of that, it's the same story. Right. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no more going up against these but even when he played the Eagles and played good, he didn't play a good quarterback every time though. You know what I'm saying? At one, like I said, him and Jalen Hurts, like I think they 2. I think Dak 3-2 or is 2-2 or something like that. It ain't no, he head and shoulders versus Hurts. And if he is 3-2, that's experience or something like that. But overall, they neck and neck. Now Daniel Jones and the other quarterbacks for the Commanders, he was nothing. It was nothing to him. He play them every year for 11 years. He basically know them. He's comfortable with them. Like you said, when you get outside of that division, shit. We see what happened. George, Dak going to get a contract extension. We all know it. Dak got too many fans that packed the stadium. That's how he got the deal he got now. Damn, Jerry. But Jerry did say when he got down signing to that contract, it was gonna hold back the team and him getting, players around him. But he did say that shit. But god damn. Oh shit. God damn, bro. I mean, he even said the shit, but still goddamn, he the one signed the motherfucking extension to his ass. Like, come on, Jerry. That shit don't goddamn make no sense, man. the sport. Jalen Hurts has 4 turnovers in 9 playoff games with a Super Bowl win and an MVP. Dak has 5 turnovers in at least 3 playoff games and hasn't won a playoff game since 2022 season. But yet and still, these delusional ass Slurpees say Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts. In 9 playoff games, he only had 4 turnovers. And one of them, which was in the Super Bowl, he didn't have a run game, which they use an excuse for Dak Prescott in the 2022 season when Tony Pollard went out against the Niners in the playoff game. But Jalen Hurts stepped up in the Super Bowl. Not just a divisional game, the Super Bowl with no run game. And you want me to believe he the best quarterback in the division? That's what makes your name. That's what give you the credibility. When you step up, when everything around you is not going right, everything is not perfect. That's what make your name. Your game speaks for itself, not no motherfucking stats. It's your game play on the field when it matters most. And Jalen Hurts stepped up and did that shit, man. Dave Moore, Trent Dilfer, Nick Foles, both been Super Bowl. By your estimation, they are better than Dak. What the fuck? Trent Dilfer. Oh, speaking of Trent Dilfer, what up, champ?
What's up, man? How you doing today, man?
Chilling, man. Speaking of Trent Dilfer, Dave Moore, if Dak was so much better than him, why would he need the 2000 Ravens defense? See,
Exactly.
Trent Dilfer, hey, you can sling your shots and throw your arrows at him, but when it matters most, he stepped up. He didn't make no mistakes, right? You just
hmm I'm
you-
looking. I'm looking at the chart. I'm
yeah,
trying to compare. Man, ain't no comparison, man. Look at that. 3-0 in the playoffs at the starter versus 2-5. One AFC Championship game. One Super Bowl. Even though they did have the 2000 Ravens team.
yeah, but he was an elite. He was a game manager. Something Dak can't even do, bro.
Yeah, you know what? See, you know what? If the Cowboys had the right coach, which they never had since Jimmy left, and maybe Parcells for maybe a year or two. But if they had the right coach, they could have put Prescott as the game manager. And that's out. But really, you know what? Dak ain't a game manager either, man,
I'm
because
saying.
he hold on to the ball way too long. He freak out when offensive linemen can't keep their man down,
That's what
and
I'm saying.
then
My
and the
bad.
wide receivers has to be open in order for him to throw it to.
That's what I'm saying, man. This guy is like 17th to 18th ranked quarterback. He's not even a game manager, bro, because he made too many mistakes. When you're a game manager, you're supposed to be able to facilitate the game in a way where you don't make mistakes. You get the ball where it's supposed to be in crucial times of the game. That's what you do. You have the intelligence to do that throughout the entire game. But they want to say, because Trent Dilfer ain't shit, but he got a Super Bowl, regardless of the defense.
Yeah,
Because
he got a Super Bowl.
that 2000 Raven defense, you think he would have threw? He would have been throwing picks just like he did in the playoffs. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
that defense. He killed our defense.
He did. It did, and the fact that Cowboys offense kept going 3-and-out on consecutive plays, that right there alone would kill any defense, even the 2000 Ravens. If they had Dak Prescott as quarterback, man, the Ravens would won Super Bowl. They wouldn't.
Mm-mm. Nope. Quan Six says Jalen Hurts has a better team, a legit defense team that can actually stop the run. Hey, the
Man,
Cowboys had the
go
same
ahead.
thing, bro. Dak had
Man, you cannot tell me the Cowboys defense 21, 22, and 23
hell yeah.
was good. 22, again, everybody go back 22. That was the year that the Cowboys should have made it far.
Yep.
if it wasn't for Dak Prescott. And it totally, really, it totally Pollard did not get hurt. And if Mike McCarthy would have played Malik Davis and instead of relying on Zeke,
They relied on Dak.
yeah,
That was the mistake. They
too
relied
much
Dak
on that.
because they didn't put those guys in the room, especially Malik Davis. He was more healthier than Zeke. So
Mhm.
in the first 9, but still, Jalen Hurts didn't have no run game in the Super Bowl.
He didn't, but the
Come
second
on,
Super
man.
Bowl he did.
No, he didn't. The one he won, he didn't have no run game. They shut Saquon Barkley down.
Yeah, but remember now they had to focus on stopping Barkley,
Right.
and Jalen Hurts had to use his leg and throw.
He had to step the fuck up, is what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, but they did have a running back that they respected. The Cowboys with Dak, they didn't respect Dak. Nobody respect that. Nobody respect that.
You see when they shut down Zeke at times when they shut Zeke down or when he don't have a run game,
Mm-hmm.
they don't respect him when he do have a run game.
Yeah, they don't.
What you saying?
What's up, Eddie?
Appreciate you for stopping by, bro.
What's up, fellas?
Good with you.
Oh, nothing, man. Enjoying this Sunday. About to get my cook on, cooking some tacos up in here.
So, man, where you at? The hotel?
No, this is my house. you trying to be funny.
man, you like you at a 4-star hotel.
Man, I wish. What y'all got going?
No, man. Get an opinion on, is Dak the best QB in the NFC East, and can he carry us to a title? Because you're gonna need to win the NFC East to just possibly make the Super Bowl. Struggle.
It's not gonna happen.
All these teams in the NFC East are better, especially Commanders and the Giants. They got better coaching, and they're gonna do their thing. So,
and man, you know what? The Giants, they gonna be running the 3-4 as well. I saw a projection of their linebackers. They have legit linebackers. Cowboys, their 4 linebackers set. It's like you mixing and matching. You're trying to put players in position and hoping that it works out.
Yeah.
The Eagles still gonna be the Eagles. The Eagles retooled they drafted 2 young wide receivers. Commanders, they got Sonny Styles. And I think Sonny Styles by himself can whoop the Cowboys the way they Cowboy offensive line is. And what do the Cowboys got? Yeah, they put all their hopes on a safety. They trying to make a safety into a nickel back, which is ain't nothing but a linebacker in the box.
Yeah, they got to stick to when you're drafting. We got to be real careful drafting on the defensive side of the ball. The Dallas Cowboys don't know how to stick to those players' highlights. Meaning, you gotta whatever he's good at. That's where you got to keep him. Now I get players come in. They coach. You can put me wherever. That's what you say on a job interview. You go on a job interview. You want to get the job, so you're going to tell them, well, I can do this. I can multitask. I can do this. I can do that. I just need a job, man. Hire me, man. I can do anything. And then once they start putting you anywhere and anything, you ain't got experience in it, they're gonna start seeing your weaknesses real fast. Other teams are gonna start seeing your weaknesses real fast. And he might have been a good cover guy. I don't know too much about him. I haven't had really the time to really just do my homework with him. But them trying to put him at the nickel is really, really dangerous. Now him playing in the box, situational, run defense, moving him around. Okay, I get that. But actually guarding quick slot receivers, that's another beast. That's another monster. and he's not a cornerback. Nickelbacks are designed for that. He's not a nickelback. He's a safety.
You
He's
think
he's an in. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jay Lou when he played in the slot.
Oh, Lewis. Oh, he was a good nickel corner. He was an actual.
He definitely was.
He was an actual nickel corner.
Yeah, that's an example.
He was built. He was built for it. He had the feet. He had the footwork for it. He was designed for that. You know, just because a player is impactful in certain situations, don't mean that they're going to be good in certain situations. You got to keep them where they're comfortable. Especially being a rookie, you just gonna throw them out there like that. You just gonna throw them out there like that. And like I say, man, Dallas, other teams in the NFC East, they're drafting to win. They make moves to win because they ready to win now. Dallas is a whole nother. It's a whole nother mindset. They draft for sales, for jerseys. They're already making a big deal about what number he's going to wear. Like Deion coming in from Florida State in 1989. You know, I remember when we got Deion from 49ers and Alondis Bryce had number 21. I know you remember that, Jeff. Alondis Bryce had number 21. And that was a big deal about Alondis Bryce. Like, oh, yeah, man, Deion coming through. Yeah, I'm going to give up my number. You know what I mean? That was prime. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just they went in the right direction draft wise, but they're going about it all wrong. You know, with the notoriety and all that stuff with this kid. Just, you know, let his talent speak for you. You ain't got to do all. They don't have to do all this. Let his talent come out. And once we realize that he's good, then that's when the jersey sales pick up. Then that's when he has a shoe contract. Then that's when, you know, you earn all that stuff. You can't get that stuff right away, man. Because if you start a job and they give you your yearly salary day one, you're not gonna come in there and work hard. You probably gonna call in tomorrow. They done gave you your salary and then some. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I know that's the NFL and that's how it works, but man, they going about it wrong. But Cowboy Nation is so thirsty, man. They so thirsty to win that they're just like Jerry Jones. They have become just like him, and especially the content creators because they're trying to make $1 too. So they're saying what all the fans want to hear. They're saying exactly what the media is saying. Super Bowl, you know. And then their followers are looking at us because we're going against the grain, and they're looking at us like, oh, what they talking about? They don't know what they're talking about because the majority, those big time channels that's got 100,000 subscribers and all that stuff, they're going over there where everybody else is. You get what I'm saying? Where all of the party and the girls in the short dresses and all that stuff, they all over there. But all the married men are on this side. The married men, they got the houses and they got their shit together. They paying their bills. They taking care of their family. It ain't too many of us, but it's a lot of young cats out there doing wrong. They'd rather be over there because it's exotic. You get what I'm saying? That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, that side of the fence, that side of Cowboy Nation is exotic, and they want to be over there with everybody else, taking selfies and going to the games and running through them glass doors and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So we ready to win now. We know it's going to be a while, but we know what it takes. We know we're trying to say, hey, be patient, be humble. You know, it's trust the process. Let these guys work themselves up. You know, but they telling people that we're going to win right away to keep you in your hand going in your pocket. So we have to. That's why I say it's not a check big enough to be a Cowboy fan because we got to get on here and fight amongst each other and then try to spit facts about why we've been losing for 31 years. Sorry if I took too long.
You know what?
No, you good.
You know
Shit.
what AD said about if they're gonna move Caleb Downs as like they did Troy Polamalu with the Steelers or Bob
Hmm.
Stanley with the Colts, that that right there be perfect for him. But
You don't
I don't have confidence in the front seven the
you,
way
you
it's
don't
set up
want to
right now.
you don't want to. I'm sorry. You don't want to wear them out either.
You sure
When
don't.
when we got Overshown, we noticed real fast Overshown was a good talent. Look what they did to him. They put a Honda Civic where a 4x4 should be. They put a Honda Civic out there where, see, he's a Honda Civic. He ain't built for that. He's built like a safety. They could have played him in the box. See, we had Caleb Downs already. We just didn't realize it. We already had a Caleb Downs. It was Overshown. They should have put him. Hey man, look, I know you played linebacker in college, but this is a different level. With your size and your ability, your sideline to sideline, I'm gonna put you in the box. I'm gonna put you at strong safety, situational outside linebacker, but majority, strong safety, 4-2-5 situational. That's what they should have did. But they put him out there. They put him in the front seven, 100%, and it got him hurt. See, you put that Honda Civic in that rough terrain where the mountains and all that stuff, you're gonna break some axles and brake pad, all kind of shit. But see, you put a 4x4, they can handle that.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? So Dallas, they don't know what they doing, man. That's really what it boils down to. They just don't know how. They want to win, but they don't know how. That's the thing.
Well, to me, they putting it on Dak Prescott because they believe this guy's a Brett Favre type, sling the ball, over the field. You just give him the weapons, and that shit that's what's not been working. But yet we get a guy like this guy right here, whisper, trash talking my QB. When we pointed out games where he hasn't stepped up when it's been really his fault, continuously against good teams in the league. We've given this guy everything he needs: defense, offense, coaching. What else can we do for him? We're giving him the top 5, top 10 defenses. We had defenses that would lead the league in interceptions and got down pick sixes, sacks,
Right.
yards allowed.
Right.
But he still hasn't gotten it done. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking on. I'm just speaking the truth. See,
Mm-hmm.
people want to hide behind his stats and don't want to be realistic about his performance on the field when it matters. People like us, we looking at the game. We looking at the effect, the impact he has on the game, especially when it matters against good teams. We already know what he can do against the NFC East. We already know that. Show me outside the division. Can you dominate outside the division like you dominate the NFC East? Especially when it's not trash talking. I just expect more from this guy. Considering he's top 5 elite, he signed to the highest contract in the NFL and as a quarterback. So show me something, bro.
Yeah.
You can miss me with the stats because that ain't shit. You can accumulate stats when you down because you ain't perform when it mattered earlier in the game. And
see, JB, that ain't our fault.
No, it ain't our fault. And you know what? It's gonna be another year when they gonna give back another type of excuse.
I ain't mean to cut you off. I was just saying it ain't our fault.
No.
You know what? When Dak throw maybe 20 interceptions this year, what type of excuse they gonna have for that?
There's some more excuses. That's all it's gonna be, bro.
But see, this is the thing.
When we call the shit out, they get mad.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's because see, that's why I don't know if anybody in the chat, God bless you if you subscribe to me. You don't have to. I'm just putting an example out there. If you are subscribed to me, what I talk about is what I see and what I read. And JB is the same way. Champs is the same way. Fifth quarter is the same way. Eshan's the same way. We're all a Cowboys corner the same way. What we talk about is what we see. See, y'all just mad because we talking about it. That's all it is. And you think me, I can go right after a game and read the stats, word by word, quarter by quarter, play by play. And I have cats that come in my live stream. Oh, you hate, dog. All I'm doing is reading, bro. I'm telling you what the book is about. I'm reading word for word what happened each quarter. I'm talking about the defense and the offensive side of the ball. And because they like Dak Prescott's nutsack so much, they like him more than Troy Aikman, dog. They disrespect a 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback that's got a gold jacket. They'll disrespect him way before they disrespect Dak Prescott. And this motherfucker ain't done shit for us or the Metroplex. They ain't reimbursed us nothing. And they get mad at us. They get mad at us because we talking about it, man. That's all it is. They get mad. And that's why I say it ain't a check big enough to be a Cowboy fan, because we got to go against motherfuckers like this. That they know what's happening too. They saw the same interceptions we saw. JB, they saw the same interceptions we saw. They saw the same fumbles we saw. They saw the same missed tackles we saw. They saw the same bad coaching we saw. But it's our problem. But it's our fault, though, because we talking about it. Oh, y'all disrespect. Now, Dak Prescott is actually disrespecting you, too, because he's a representation of us. He's a representation of us. See, y'all got it twisted, man. They work for us, man. They just like the police, dog. They work for us. They get out there. They're a representation of the DFW Metroplex. See, y'all think we need to be kissing their ass? No. They owe us 31 years of bullshit.
Yeah.
See, y'all got it twisted, man. See, Jerry Jones got y'all's heads fucked up. He got a big time. Big time. See, you ain't looking at it like that, young dog. See, you so worried about what we talking about and us being wrong. Check this out, homie. We want to be wrong. We actually want Dak Prescott to succeed. But see, he hasn't proven us wrong yet. He's so busy proving us right, y'all can't see that. See, y'all got this gang banging mentality. Oh, that's my quarterback. Oh, I'm gonna get tattooed and all this drive-by shootings and all this shit. Man, they don't care nothing about y'all, dog. They don't care nothing about us, man. Dak Prescott getting another mansion built. And your name ain't nowhere near, your name ain't on the deed or nothing. And this cat is supposed to be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. And he's supposed to be the representation of us. And he and the Dallas Cowboy defense, offense, coaching, whatever, ain't none of them motherfuckers got the job done. How about that? How about that? Well, now what? Now I done broke it down just like that. So now if you still got a problem with us telling you exactly what's been happening for the past 31 years, that's between you and your God. We can't help you on that. Sorry, JB. I'm done.
Oh, you good? Shit, man. Bro, it's just all facts, man. They don't want to hear that shit. Like I said, man, shit. You've been saying this shit for a long time. And they be getting mad. You told them I think season and it's still happening. What up, Chris E? What you got, bro?
Man, I've been wanting to highlight you since the draft, man.
Yes, sir.
Something I noticed. I've been kind of noticing it for years anyway, but this year just got like extra crazy about them pushing us up to be NFC champions and all that and contending for another Super Bowl just because we got some rookies on defense. And we still got the same quarterback and the same coach. So I'm blaming ESPN and these Dak Slurpees. Like they all together. I don't understand how we get. I mean, yeah, he might be the best rookie or the best player in the draft. He could be a bust. We don't know. He ain't played a down of football yet. And they're getting on ESPN. Some of does this make Dallas NFC's contenders? We already better than the Eagles all of a sudden somehow.
That's every year, and really, it be the 4-letter, 3-letter net worth.
Well, I call it names. I don't care. I'm tired of them.
That shit every year, and then these delusional Cowboy fans and these Dak fanboy Slurpees, they eat it up. They eat that shit up, man, and they be going with them like when we kick the real and tell them some real shit was going on the team, because a lot of us really, man, we've been following this team 30, 40 plus years.
Yeah.
And people from, my era, we seen winning. We understand what it takes to win. We know what type of quarterback, what type of wide receiver, deep. We know. We seen it. So when we critique this team, we critiquing from experience and knowledge that we know what it takes to be winners.
I have yet to see a rookie be the best player on defense and lead a team to a Super Bowl.
Come on, bro.
Ever.
When we
I
take
can't
this,
think of it.
and then even not even just that. Shit, we talk about
Yeah.
the coaching.
Coaching, quarterback,
Leading us to no Super Bowl.
offensive line might be. I mean, we still got that. What's his name? Old boy from Oklahoma, Tyler Guyton. Still don't know what's up with him. I still got questions. I think we at best we third place.
That's what I'm looking at. With the
Especially-
third place quarterback in the
With our schedule, we got to play the NFC West.
bro, we got the toughest schedule in the league.
Yeah. So I mean, like the Rams going to do their thing. Seattle going to do their thing. Like, I don't see it. Somehow, it'll be a miracle if the defense is that great and when Dak got to throw for 300 yards a game. Cool.
No, but they
I
saying
don't see
the defense is that great. They're saying that not right now.
Yeah, we got a bunch of free agents, a bunch of mid-level, like average to above average free agents, and 2 first-round rookies that might or might not pan out.
Sound like an expansion team to me.
We rebuilding.
I know, but I'm just being realistic. Like, I get these are great prospects, but it's coin flip.
There you go.
Okay,
Good
we draft
mindset,
them first.
man.
You don't draft them in the second round, third round, they coin flips. I don't know. I'm just tired of it, man. Just every year, this the year is going to be contenders. We bouncing back. It might be a 500 team this year at best.
At best. At best. Everything is so new, and especially on the defensive side of the ball.
A rookie coordinator, like
that really means something because it's going to take this year for just to get the experience.
Get the experience. Get the team defense has got to play together. That takes a lot more than just. That's harder than it is on offense. Get the defense to play together,
bro.
To know the linebackers got to have to be able to read the defensive lineman. Like if they're going this way, how they going to go to? You know what I'm saying? It's more to it. There's a lot of nuance in that front seven, and we're switching it to a 3-4. Like I don't know.
I don't even think our front seven is tough enough to stop the run right now. To be honest, I don't think it's tough enough right now. I know they saying that the front seven is okay, but
I'm more confident than I was last year just because of Quentin Williams.
Well, I would say it's a little bit better than last year with some of the moves they make, but I still don't think it's really tough enough though. Still,
I'm curious about these linebackers, how they're gonna pan out. Because why they letting them go? Why they free agents? You know what I'm saying?
Hell, the safety in the corner we got. Why were they able to be like?
Yeah, like I just don't. I've been around enough to not get excited about these mid-level free agent signings. Like it wasn't like it was the number 1, number 2 player at the position, and they couldn't afford them. They had the choice to keep them or let them go. So what do they do?
And this schedule is a beast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all, man. I've just been frustrated since a couple weeks ago. Like that's it. Since Stephen A. Smith and all these people get on there. I'm tired of it. Like, stop putting a name in them out. Just stop talking about it. I wish they would just not mention us for a whole off season.
And make money. That's all it is. We up there. We still number 1 topic on the shows.
I know.
Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. It's a dollar sign.
I get it, but don't nobody talk about the Saints. We on the same level as them.
Man, hey, I'm right there with you, brother.
Talk about Seattle.
Yeah,
right.
Won the Super Bowl.
They won the Super Bowl. We still number 1 topic, dog. Still
number 1 topic.
Like it's getting on my nerves, man. Like sometimes I be like, man, I wish I was a fan of another team. Just so I wouldn't have to go through that.
Man, bro, back to losing. What's happening, bro? Appreciate you. What you got? Can you hear me? He ain't even muted. You might.
I got bad connection.
So, I'm gonna kick you out there and come back in, bro.
Looking like Dak for the playoff game. So, yeah.
All right, you come back in, bro. All right. But yeah, man, you were saying everything, correct, man, Chris. Cause
Yeah. It's like,
go
what have
ahead.
we proven? But we haven't proven anything. I mean, yeah, we got it looks good on paper. I'm just we good paper tigers. Yeah, okay. Caleb Downs might be the one. He might be the next Ronnie Lott for all we know. I hope so.
All
But
right,
this is
Dak.
NFL. This ain't college.
Hello, Chris. You good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right,
Right.
good. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
You
I
good?
had to turn off on Wi-Fi. I'm outside. I had to turn off on Wi-Fi.
What's your thoughts, man? What you got?
We had the 32nd ranked defense last year, right? So it's all about defense. We had the 5th, the 6th, the 7th. We had top 10 defenses. I don't think a 15th ranked defense is still going to be good enough for that fool's goal. I call it fool's goal. That fool's goal offense led by Dak, that defense still is not going to overcome them. Because when they play against a good team with a good defense, they does nothing. Last year, the kicker was an MVP of the team. They get into the red zone. They want to pad Dak's stats. They stop giving the ball to the running back instead of running the ball in. And he go 3 and out once you first and 10 at the 15-yard line. And then they bring the kick in. Once we get past the 50-yard line, they comfortable and content with kicking field goals. Is no defense going to overcome that?
Well, so far we got the Super Bowl defense right now. So you saying that ain't good enough?
No, that's not good enough. Look at the Super Bowl defense team. Seahawks. That quarterback did not turn the ball over not one time in the playoffs.
Nope.
Can Dak do that? Can Dak go 3 straight games? Can Dak go 3 straight games against top defenses without turning the ball over?
Hell no.
No, I don't think
You
so.
can't go 3 quarters, bro.
He can't go a quarter. He threw
Yeah.
two. He threw a half. He threw 2 picks and a half versus San Francisco in 22 playoffs.
Yep.
2 pick was 2 picks.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
they
think
took
I
points
think
off
a
the board.
fumble. I think a fumble too. I think what was that? Which one was that? I know one he fumbled and gave
That
the
was
ball back to.
that was 2022, I think,
Okay. Yeah.
against
Yeah.
the 49ers.
Yeah. That was a pick. It was a pick and a fumble. And then the other 49er game was 2 picks. I think. I might not be right though. Don't hold me
Yeah,
to
you're
that.
right. You're right. It was 2 picks.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Dak stacks in the back of my mind, so I'm like a
Uh,
calculator to that.
I know you do. I know you do.
And then when people talk about the Green Bay game, everybody say the whole team played bad. No, the whole
Mm.
team didn't play bad at the beginning of the game, but after they saw how bad Dak was playing, the defense was like, "Oh man, here we go again."
Yeah, it was already 27-0 by the time, everybody else just started shutting it down.
Yeah, they shut it down. And the man throwing picks. CeeDee
Yeah.
Lamb mad because he throwing these hospital balls, and they like, well, he dropped the ball. Man, you see where that ball was at?
Yeah, and that was when Cooks out was like worse.
Shoelaces. That is shoelaces.
So yeah. And now we got a young defense. This is a young defense. So I don't understand why everybody getting all get in twerking everywhere. Like it just don't make no sense.
If you give this defense to somebody like Matt Stafford, Pat Mahomes, I would be excited. But you giving this defense to Dak Prescott, who's going to give the other team at least 10 points or 6 points and turn the ball over and put you in bad situations.
Yeah, I don't know. According to, I don't know. I saw some dummy on YouTube short, somebody Dak top 5 for the last 3 seasons. So I don't know.
Top 5 in stat.
He's top 5 in the NFL. Up there with Mahomes and
Oh shit.
Josh Allen and them. Yeah.
His garbage time stats make him top 5.
Yeah, that's
But you
it.
gotta
Right.
but you gotta use context, whatever the word is, with stats. You just can't look at stats and be like, oh, he did this. No,
Yeah,
you
but I
gotta
got a
look at it with
suspicion.
context.
I'm suspicious that it might be like one of them Cowboy shadow accounts or something. I don't know. Like somebody getting some indirect money.
A lot of those, bro.
Yeah. Cause it just doesn't make no sense. I'm looking at the dude and he said it with his full chest. Dak top 5. Like, and he ain't stupid. So it's gotta be that.
No, a lot of the content creators are good what they do, but they veer away from telling the truth about that. You can look at some of their film breakdown where they talk about other things on the team and other players on the team. You're like, you spot on. But they avoid telling the truth about that.
Yeah, or just reality. Just anything in reality. Like, according to in my opinion, Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback, better leader. Like, what you want a quarterback for a team?
Mm-hmm.
I think Jalen Hurts is better at all of it.
Totally agree. Yep.
So,
Jalen Hurts carried the team to the playoffs in his second year.
Because he only had one wide receiver. And he ain't had really no big run game.
And he ain't really had no defense that year.
right, he can do whatever you need to win. He can adapt his game mid-game and adjust and do whatever it takes to win the football game.
And Jalen Hurts is a big threat with his legs. He's a real dual quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So people want to take his rushing yards, his rushing TDs out, and they say the tush push, they want to joke about it and try to make it as a little slur.
Yeah.
But hey,
Shit, I wish we
those
could
are
do
touchdowns.
it. Thank you. Them first downs are touchdowns. I wish we could do it. Stop it. Don't change the rule either. Just stop it. Figure out how to stop
Jerry Jones even said that. He said, no, don't change the rule. Stop it.
That's football. Somebody figured out a glitch in the game. You got to figure out how to stop it.
Yep.
So I don't know. That's a skill to me. If he can squat 600-700 pounds or whatever, get behind his guard in the center, good for him. Stop it.
Yeah, man. But they discount this guy. And they always take away. I always look to that damn Super Bowl he won, bro, and was the MVP of the Super Bowl when they shut Saquon Barkley down. I'm like, but see, what's crazy is these Slurpees and these delusional Cowboy fans will go back to that 22 Niners game and say that we didn't have Pollard got hurt in the first quarter. That's their first excuse. And I'm looking at like, okay, a divisional game we lost Pollard. In the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts didn't have a run game because they shut that shit down.
Yep.
So he had to step up. So to me, regardless if you hurt or they shut it down, you have to step up regardless. Everything is not going to be perfect. You feel me?
One game. You got to figure out how to win one game.
Right. As you, the leader of the team, the captain of the team, the highest paid player on the team, it's higher expectations for you to perform, bro. Why are we called haters? Because we expect the highest from this guy. I expect the highest from him. That's my thing. You the leader, dude. You the quarterback. You the face of the fucking franchise.
He getting paid like that too.
Man,
He getting paid like that.
I'm higher than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't. And since we say and show and tell these people that he can't, they get mad.
And even a simple thing. Most right-handed quarterbacks don't need a great right blocking a great right blocking tackle. You want your right tackle to be a great run blocker. We got a great run blocker at right tackle. But Dak need a great pass blocker and a run blocker at right tackle.
And Dak be needing 5 first, second round picks on the offensive line, man. It should be like, damn. And let me shut up. I'm tired of them.
I mean, let's think about this. They said Guyton won't no good, right? They say Still ain't no good. But why did they look good when Cooper Rush come in the game?
Facts.
Right. But still, this something off with Guyton. I don't know. Something weird about his situation.
Like you say, everything not gonna be perfect, bro. So
It ain't gonna be perfect, but he be missing like mid game. They don't be saying he's injured or anything. Like I don't know if he get benched, like he just be gone.
Guyton looks fine with Cooper Rush.
Yeah. Just something.
And
Yeah, I
then
believe
him
you.
and,
I'm not doubting. Just something weird to me. My personal opinion. Something weird about his situation with me.
and then even receivers. What's his name? Tolbert. He not good enough for that. But he was good enough for Cooper Rush and the other boy, what's his name? The one on the backup quarterback now.
Milton.
He was good enough for Milton and Cooper Rush. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. When have you ever saw Turpin catch a slant for Dak and mid-stride with a speed and keep going?
for TD.
Never.
For a TD.
Never.
But he did it with Cooper Rush though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ball hit him right in the hands where it's supposed to be. He didn't have to break stride, and he used his speed to keep going.
Yeah, because you brought up something else
But
that crossed
with
my
Dak,
mind.
but with Dak, what he got to do? Slow down and reach back and get hit.
You throwing Turpin and wide receiver screens and like I don't know. I was thinking about that a couple days ago. Like why Turpin had just hadn't exploded, became that one with all that speed he got.
You should
It
have
might
been
be
one of
that.
Dak's top weapons with that speed.
Yeah,
But you don't have the anticipation.
like we
Yep.
shouldn't need 2 number 1 receivers. We got him to stretch the field. We got Lamb underneath.
Speed don't matter if your quarterback can't throw you the ball
Right.
where it's
That's
supposed
what
to
I'm
be at a certain time.
exactly.
I remember being on the sideline when Troy no more. When we got Dion. And I never forget Dion. Troy said he was so happy he got Dion, somebody with that type of speed. He said he would overthrow him on purpose. So he would put that ball somewhere nobody else would get it because he know Dion could accelerate and go get it. So quarterbacks love players like Turpin and Hester and guys like that, little Swiss Army knives with 4.2 and in quicker speed because they can put that ball where nobody else can go. And see that don't trust his own arm. He don't trust himself to get that ball to Turpin. Turpin should be that should be a secret weapon, dog. I mean, he should be slot receiver quick, boom, 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 up, gone. They should put that ball he should overthrow him on purpose because he know he can go get it.
Right. But
But
we
see,
keep giving it to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dak don't trust himself. He don't have deer in headlights, man. He don't have that IQ, man. And especially if that defense has 2 high safeties. Dak he loves 1 safety back there, but 2 high safeties. Oh no, it's a wrap. he ain't throwing that ball.
Yeah, Dak can't read the cover 3.
He throwing that ball to the flats. He throwing it to the flats. If there's 2 high safeties back there, he throwing it to the flats. And CD be like, man, I'm wide open, dog. Well, I'm wide open. That's why the receivers be Amari Cooper. He was the same way. He was pissed off at that. Give me the ball, man. I'm open, dog. Give me the ball. That he just don't. He can't read too many. He can have 1 good receiver, but he can't have 2 or 3. His brain won't allow him to read those receivers, those good receivers. If he had a Michael Irvin and an Alvin Harper and a Jay Novacek, man, please, he wouldn't know what to do with them guys, man.
I mean, we kind of saw it last season. When Lamb went down, he could focus on Pickens. But once Lamb came back, shit kind of looking a little iffy.
Dak's story was told when he couldn't use Dez Bryant. You just throw the ball in his vicinity, he gonna catch the ball.
Romo knew how to do it. Romo could do it, right?
Yeah, throw it high. Just throw it high.
Just throw it to him. He'll go get it.
Yeah.
What you waiting on? Shit.
He waiting on that 5 miles of separation.
Yeah. Oh, Dez ain't no good route runner. He didn't need to be. He didn't need to be. Just throw him the ball. He'll go get it.
Ron, I don't know why people label him that. He wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't that bad. I'm just saying that's what people were saying. That's what you know.
Yeah, they give him that bad rap. He was
they try to throw that thug label on him, man. That mother, he ain't.
There's just that dude, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too.
There's just gonna run some end route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he reminded me of Mike Michael Irvin a little bit.
A
Like
little bit, yeah. They had the
that
physical.
dog.
Yeah, yeah,
But Dez was more athletic than Michael
Yeah,
Irvin.
yeah. He sure was.
Yes,
He sure was.
sure
Yeah.
was. Yeah. So I'll say, yeah, Michael's more like the pure route runner.
Mm-hmm.
Dez is athletic, but they both had that dog in them.
Man,
Shit, man. Dez had 16 touchdowns in the season. Like, what else you want from the man?
we could have had him 2 more. We could have had him 2 more seasons, man. We could have had him 2 more seasons, at least.
Probably Dak is probably scared of him.
What was Dez's breakout year? Was that 2014 year?
14. It was either 14 or
14 was
13.
a catch game.
Or 13. 13 or 14. When he got his contract. When did he get his contract? 13, right?
13 to 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think he got a contract in 14.
Oh, okay.
Or 14 or 15, because that's why they got rid of him in 17 or 18. They got rid of him in 18. So
well, 15 was the injury year, man. We barely won a game that year. That was a bad year. Everybody got hurt that year. So I don't know if I think it
got hurt. Okay. Everybody got hurt.
Yeah.
And then you talk about a line for Dak. You're not going to build a better line than Dak had in 2016, 2017. Those are the best lines in the NFL. In history.
It was great Wall and Dallas number 2. Shit. Oh, man. Good old days.
You can't build a better line.
Yeah, you're right.
When they say Dak never had no offensive line, no run game, no defense, I be like, man, come on, bro, y'all tripping. He's had all that.
Didn't Dak have McFadden, Morris, and Emmitt Smith on the same team at one time?
Who?
No, not Emmitt. Not Emmitt. McFadden, Morris, and
that was Romo.
Dak didn't have that. That was Romo.
No, Dak had McFadden.
No,
Dak always had Zeke. That was from Zeke to Pollard to the shit we got now.
No. Dak had Morris.
Yeah, he had Alfred Morris and Zeke.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Alfred Morris and Zeke.
I think Alfred Morris might have just been a system runner. I don't know.
Oh no, my Alfred Morris was still good then.
He was good, but I think he was just that zone run with Shanahan's system. I think it was like ideal for him.
No, Alfred Morris was killing the Dallas.
I know, yes, but I think it was better than Washington.
Didn't Alfred Morris beat the Giants or somebody with a touchdown run?
Alfred Morris played good when he was with the Cowboys. You're right, he did. He was with Dak. Yeah.
And when was McFadden there?
That was
Romo.
That was before.
That was McFadden and Felix Jones, I think.
Yeah,
I think Felix Jones was. Yeah, we had some good running backs. DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, DeMarco Murray was before DeMarco.
Yeah.
That's what kind of.
Yeah.
No, you can't say Dak in having. Dak had some of the best of everything in the NFL.
Exactly. So that's why we like.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, I'm saying wasn't nobody stopping us in 14 and 16. I think offensively, we had the best offense in the NFL. Nobody could stop us, especially 16. Dak came into a just that water pancake situation. The team was already, that was Romo's team. It was already built for him. And the defense, they weren't last, but I think they were like 15, somewhere in the teens. They were good enough to win a Super Bowl. I think the mistakes and the inexperience really kicked in at the end of the year. That playoff game we lost to Green Bay.
Yeah, that first half just did us in. It was too late.
Well, the points allowed for the defense in 2016, they was ranked number 5 or number 6 for points allowed.
Okay. Well, hell, there you go.
And one of the reasons Green Bay got all those points in that game because Dak was going 3 and out. And he luckily got a wide open touchdown to Dez Bryant. So Dez is wide open on that touchdown.
I think it's another thing. I think Aaron Rodgers got our number too. I think it's one thing.
Yeah.
Shit, he put belt to ass on us every time.
He did.
But Dak threw an interception in that game too. He threw an interception on the screenplay.
So did.
Yeah. I give him a pass.
I give him a pass.
I don't know how you do it. I just give him that rookie pass. Like, all right, you're a rookie. You do stupid. You're gonna do some stupid
A lot
shit.
of people did though, Chris. A lot of people gave him that pass.
I understand that, but I still do. But he still only won 2 playoff games.
Right.
Like the Green Bay game, I don't hold against him like them 49ers games. All I'm saying.
I mean, that's, I mean, that's questionable. I would say, but he still started off like bullshit, throwing a pick six and
Yeah, but I give you. Okay, it's your first playoff game, and we playing Green Bay. All right, tighten up next time. And he just ain't never tightened up.
To me,
Jerry Jones still regret that he didn't force Romo back in that playoff game. That's one he think got away.
It's kind of hard to do though. You like win 11 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Everybody balling up.
Yeah, everything was kind of flowing. Everything was kind of flowing pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, let him stay in, man. Let him stay
Shit, I was like, fuck Romo. Romo had his chance.
Yeah, he was getting hurt. Yeah, I was there to say. Right.
Like, we been going through the same thing with him.
Yeah, they was like, yo, man, fuck it. He hurt. He can't. I mean, he just
can't
came.
Shit, man. He can't hold that. He can't hold a field goal.
He came.
Fuck him.
Yeah, like shit.
But no, I knew in 2016 it was Zeke. Look at both of those Giants games, and you know who it was about. It was Zeke. It wasn't that.
That Pittsburgh game.
Giants had our number that year.
After that Pittsburgh game, I legit thought we might have a chance to win it all.
That was the only team we lost to in 2016 in the regular season. Was the Giants? Only team.
Losses. Yep. And for the Giants, the 2 losses we had.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, we went into Pittsburgh handling them. I thought we had it.
Zeke handled Pittsburgh. That was Zeke touchdown.
That was a good game. Oh, that was a good game.
Zeke got 2 long ass touchdowns.
That game though, it was Zeke.
Yeah.
Yep. He took a screen, 72 yards. He ran. I mean, 2 touchdowns rushing. He had 3 touchdowns that game. God. Stealing touchdown run.
Yeah,
I thought we were going that year. I thought we were going.
I thought we had a chance. I was like, it'd be crazy. But we got Zeke.
That was our window right there. 14 through 16. Yeah, that was our window. Yep.
Shit, if Zeke didn't get suspended in 2017. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
And 2017 should have told everybody Dak wasn't it. Without Zeke, Dak wasn't nothing. 2017, what did Dak do?
I was in denial about Dak for a while. I was one of those. I think I fell off like 19. That's when I jumped ship. I was done. I think like 18, 19, I want to say.
No, I jumped ship, but we lost track of time in that San Francisco game at the half.
21.
I was playing simple. You big dummy.
I'm gonna say that Kansas City game when we played Kansas City in 2021.
Oh, the Thanksgiving game?
No, 2021 we went to Kansas City and played them, but we matched up well with Kansas City that game. Defense was balling. So that had an opportunity to step up, and he didn't. I made videos about that game, bro. We could have beat them. It was on Dak Prescott, and from there, I was like, "This not him. He's not him. He's not the quarterback that's going to lead the Dallas Cowboys." And then I came back the following year saying, "Okay, look, I had my doubts in 2021. I said, look, with the team we got in 2022 and we coming back, Dak should be the Super Bowl MVP." I was saying that. I made videos about that back in the day, but that was where I was at. And I'm like, he didn't get it done. So I'm like, this confirms my 2021 thoughts about this guy. And I'm like, yo, we need to move on from him. He's not the answer for the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys to get to the Super Bowl. He's not it. And ever since then, he's proven my point. But I'm saying, like, I would like him to fucking step up. That's why I was like, yo, I know they chirping about this defense being goddamn the Super Bowl defense, but I don't believe it. And the shit he's has shown me when he's had a defense that's been equivalent to the Eagles defense that won a Super Bowl, equivalent to the Seattle defense that won a Super Bowl, and he didn't get it done. So look, I'm gonna say and talk about what the fuck I see from him until he gets to the level of expectation where they say he is and what I expect. I speak on because I expect and he doesn't. They just make excuses. I'm gonna keep speaking on what I expect from him and he fails until he gets to the expectation where I say he's supposed to be. Super Bowl. With the weapon he's had, with the teams he's had over the years, he's had the same equivalent weapons of the Eagles, goddamn Seattle. I mean, the Niners. He's had that. But other quarterbacks have stepped up when they needed to, and he hasn't. Why can't motherfuckers see that shit? We crazy because we pointed out? Why they can't see the same shit we see? Like, I mean, I know people have their different opinions, but goddamn, this shit is obvious. It's on tape. You can go back and look at the shit. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's something that's some people haven't seen or will never see, or like, come on, man, let's be real about the situation. They're not being real. It's bullshit.
And JB, you remember we made that video? I was on your head about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they like the ref screwed us and they like we just had all these big injuries in the middle of the playoff run. Like there's nothing I'm looking at where it's like, oh, that was it. Like, no, it's the quarterback. Like, even if your defense has an off game, your quarterback, the highest paid player in NFL in history, should be able to overcome the defense having an off game.
Yep.
I mean, that's what I think the highest paid player in NFL history should be able to do.
Hey, JB,
yo,
you made a video about that. Going to be Super Bowl MVP. I was on your head too about that video.
Yeah, I know. That's why people think they were like, oh, you built your channel off hating on that. Nah, bro. I just understand, man. I ain't gonna bullshit about my team and what I see with my own fucking eyes. Like, you know, I was wrong. I feel like I was wrong. I'm not gonna sit there and like I have the same expectations for other quarterbacks for the other team because I understand what that position requires. You feel me? I understand what that position being the leader of the team, the quarterback. You are the main. You the leader, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know how I could express that any further. Like, the responsibility comes on you, regardless of what Jerry Jones or the organization do, man. You still got to make better decisions as a player. You got to be that guy, and he's not.
No, even at the high school level, where everything just break down, the game plan is not working. It's on the quarterback to figure out something, anything. Give me a first down. You know what I'm saying? Let's run some time, something. Whatever the solution is to end this game with a W. Even if the quarterback just take it to the running back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Roll out for a 5-yard slide.
That shit on your
Keep the chain moving. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I know what I can do. I see a weakness. Maybe coach don't see.
Yes.
This. I'm doing this. You know
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This shit we figured out freshman football. We got to be JV team. We getting our ass whooped like summer practice every day. Let's figure out something.
Hey, but these new Cowboys fans has a lower our expectations. Our standard, our expectations is Roger Staubach, Troy Aikman, and we settle for Danny White.
It's not even that. It's just like I was talking about what hurts. Like, just use whatever God-given ability you got to win the football game when the shit ain't going right. Like, if something breaking down, what can you do? He ain't got to throw for 300 yards. He ain't got to run for 100. Just whatever. I don't care about stats. What can you do to get this W? That's it. That's the quarterback's job.
That's why I say my standard.
Hey, you're breaking up, that Delusional. You're breaking up real bad, man.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me
Yeah.
now?
Go out and come back, bro.
All right.
Yeah, like that's it, man. Like it's just like you don't even know the rules. Get the damn football to the ref. You in the NFL, man? Come on.
Yo.
Like it's just all this shit. There's always something. Every playoff game, something. You
It's
nutting
all
up, and then,
excuse.
yeah, like it's you. That was you. That was the same. Like I understand it was open field. You might have lost track. Slide 3 yards earlier. We got this. Shit, man.
It's
Like,
awareness and game situation, bro. Just like that pick he threw in the 2022 playoff game. We on the 18-yard line. I just made a video about that shit. We on
I
the
watched it.
18-yard line. I mean, come on, bro. You gotta make better. He could have just took up and ran it again like he ran for the 4th and
Thank
4.
you. Get some
Like,
yards slide.
I mean, we 2 yards, bro. That was and then in the middle was wide open, just like the previous 4th down play. His game is like, I don't know. When you got to make consistent good decisions, he's inconsistent at that.
Yeah.
He did it. He made the right decision, 4th and 4, and ran for it. You know what I'm saying? To me, his mentality of win the game at all costs versus quick decision making is off. Because why wouldn't he repeat the same thing he just did? In his mentality, he'd be like, this shit ain't open, I'm running. Just like he ran it the previous play for 4th and 4. You feel me? Like, come on, dude. Where's your intelligence consistently throughout the game? That's why he's so up and down. That's why he's so inconsistent, man. That would make that push you in the air like you're not that guy. You're not that dude because you got to consistently do it. And they look at Trent Dilfer and say he's not better than that, but obviously he consistently made the right play. That's what it takes to win a Super. Who's holding the trophy and who's not?
Yeah, that's better than me. Shit. The stats don't win games. I'm sorry. Your job is to win the game. Your job is not to throw for 300 yards.
Oh,
It can help, but at the end of the day,
but the
you just
bottom
gotta win.
line is to win the game.
Thank
And
you.
that
That's
comes
it.
at all costs. Whether you throw for 115, maybe one pick, 2 touchdowns, and that touchdown, one of them touchdowns caused us to win the game. I don't give a
Thank you.
fuck about that interception. I don't
Thank
give
you.
a fuck about 115 yards.
Bro, I was
You
on a
win
wishbone option if I knew it would win us a game. Like, I don't care. I'll go back to the Wildcat if I got to. Like, whatever. Just something to throw the defense off. They ain't never seen on film. Like, what the hell going on? And it, whatever. But just running the same bullshit we've been running, using Mike McCarthy old playbook. Like, I'm tired of that too.
Yeah.
Everybody done seen this shit for 20 years.
And goddamn, Cook said before he left that Schottenheimer is just gonna mix in what Mike McCarthy did. Like, so you take why? I mean, what's the point of hiring him as a coach when he bringing on the last coach some of his philosophy?
That can't remember no plays no more. Like that's I've seen it. I'm watching the games. I'm like, this the same shit we've been running. It's damn this since Jason Garrett been here. Like,
Oh shit.
I'm not a football expert. I don't do them damn 11 on 11 films like breakdowns and all that. I'm just looking at it like I done seen this shit 50 times in the past 3 seasons.
Say, Chris, man, we don't. It's motherfuckers that don't get paid to know football shit and still got their opinions about it. Some of us done played sports. I played all 3 sports. I ain't go to a high level, but I played the sport and watched enough of games of sports and all different sports: basketball, baseball, football, hockey. I understand what it takes to win, especially when you're a leader.
Yep.
Like, goddamn, I had to play in the NFL to know shit. I mean, I understand they had a more experience because they played, but watching and played the game itself.
Yeah, I just feel like I got an above average memory, pattern recognition.
Like, come
I can
on,
see
man.
this.
Yeah. What up, Eshawn?
What's up, guys?
Like, if you run that damn play action rollout to the tight end one more time. Like every second down, like But every 3 second downs they do that shit. Like, come on. Bro.
This shit is weird, man. But like when you say something about this guy, you don't know football. I'm like, okay, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing changing with him. So like,
Watch when we playing the Ravens, they're gonna run that same shit. They're gonna run the ball
oh man, I want
like
to
the
bring.
first couple drives. That second drive, they're gonna do that play action rollout to the tight end.
Well, it's not football with him, man. The fans just like him as a person. That's just what it is. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's all. The fans just like him as a person. That's it. Because I mean, we bring up football, or I bring up football, or anybody else brings up football. They always go to his personal life. So I mean, they want the. I've said it for years. They want the player to match the person. Very simple. Not
I
complicated.
give him a W for trying to get old girls to sign that prenup. We're gonna get about his personal life. That's smart. I appreciate that. That gave him some bonus points for me. Like he ain't no idiot.
I could give less than a shit about his personal life. That's his personal business. Doesn't make a dick a difference to me and to my life.
Yeah, but I don't want no damn dumbass quarterback that's just gonna give away half his fortune.
It's
But
just,
shit, he's still dumb on the field.
But the thing is, it wasn't about the prenup. That's not why they didn't get married. See, people want to go on a prenup saying she was money hungry. It wasn't about the prenup. It's about his extracurricular activities. And she was like, nah, I'm not gonna have this.
Well, she can go on there. I'm a high paid player in the NFL. I'm whatever I want. Bro.
Yeah, that's true.
his personal life is a personal life. That's whatever
That's
it is.
well, anyway, but yeah.
What up, Unsensible man? Appreciate you for stopping by, man. What's good with you, bro?
Not much, man. I hear y'all talking about number 4, so I had to jump in and make sure ain't nobody getting too crazy.
No, oh man, please.
You know how they get. It's Mother's Day. They get touchy about number 4. Yeah, that's a corner got me on this. They Dakota witnesses, you know. It's a cult like following around Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful what you say, man. Some people show up on your doorstep. So nah, I'm enjoying it. How y'all families? Hopefully y'all spend some time with your moms if they still with y'all. Had a good day.
Yeah. Cook my mom dinner. These restaurants get crazy. So.
Yeah, you got to make reservations well in advance.
Yeah, it's more stressful going out to do all that crowd and shit. So we just cook, chill.
Well, the crazy, like this is the first year I didn't have to do anything because unfortunately my mom passed away 5 years ago.
Oh, man.
And my daughter's finally old enough to take over the duties. So she was in charge of finding something for mom and then gift shopping and taking her brothers and getting it all organized. So
yeah, I'm in the same boat. Unfortunately, my mom passed like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Some guys, you know, people lost their moms. My mom's still alive. We talk.
Yeah. My mom.
Hey, enjoy every day, brother.
Yeah. Hey, but the thing is, not to get on the hard part about it. When we lost our mom, did our bills stop coming in and our job saying we got a break? Why we give Dak that same break and that same excuse?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, they want the player to match the person. That's it.
You know, the only thing I can tell people is I don't care what's going on, man. When your mom and your dad call, man, that phone ring, pick it up.
Pick it up. Yeah.
Because one day you're gonna want that phone to ring and it ain't gonna ring no more. So
No, I agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got sister. I got like 10 messages of my mom saved on my voicemail.
I do too, man. I can't listen to it, man, because
it's heartbreaking.
I get into my feelings, man, and I need a day or two to come back off of it, man. You know, the day after the year after my mom passed on her anniversary, man, I didn't even the anniversary of her death. You know, I woke up, man, and I was just having a bad day. And I couldn't figure out why the hell everything just seemed like it was fucking with me that day. And then when I got home, my wife was like, how you handling today? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, it's been 1 year. And I was like, man, the universe been trying to tell me. And I wasn't even paying no attention, man. I tell you right now, man, that day was fucking horrible. Everything was going wrong. I'm like, man, I need to go to bed and start over. So, but just cherish the moments, man, because they disappear.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, that's real right there, man.
No, for sure, absolutely, yeah.
That's that's good talk because a lot of us, some still, especially me, my mom's still alive. She's going through
Yeah,
health issues,
Yeah,
but I be
yeah,
there for her. You know what I'm saying, and make sure stay on top of being with her and all that shit. Because we got family issues. People got their different opinions about different things and shit. But most important thing is the health of my mom and keeping her alive as long as possible. Because she's been there from the beginning and when I thought it was a possibility at one time when she was in the hospital, we might lose her, man. I started crying then and wasn't even totally just thinking
Mhm.
about the impact she's had on my life. And it's like, shit, like, damn, I could have lost her. Damn, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I just went through that with my
Wow.
dad a few months ago. So, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate your family, man. And I'm not saying that if they acting up, you got to deal with toxic behavior or anything
Yeah,
like that. But
No, no, of course not.
if you got good parents, man, appreciate them because
yeah.
and don't be afraid. I know men sometimes for men, man, it's hard for them to say I love you and stuff like that, man. But they need to
Mm,
hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, having daughters open that up in me. I tell them every day. So it's
that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
they definitely need to hear it. So
Yeah, I want them in the club trying to hear it. So yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with telling somebody you love them, man.
Oh,
Amen to
hell
that.
Exactly.
Amen to that. Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, and
no.
I think I can speak for each one of us that played football and box. Your mom like, he ain't gonna do that, and your dad like, he gonna do that. Your mom like, oh, that boy hit him. He getting hit. No, he can't do that. Mom had to get comfortable with that.
Hey,
Mom ain't
my
like seeing son out there getting ran over and hit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
hey, my first football game, man. I was 9 years old, man. My mom checked my uniform 9 times, man.
Oh shit.
It felt like she was making sure everything was snapped up and in place.
My mom is the same. My mom is the same way,
I'm like,
man.
because I told my mom, I said, I don't want to wear the butt pad, man. It make it look like I'm wearing a diaper. And I had to take my ass out there with that damn diaper pad on, man.
Yeah, man. I had to wear my butt pad, bro. Shit.
I played in
Yep.
middle school, but then when in high school the movie Concussion came out with Will Smith, and my mom was like, "You're not going to play football no more." I was like, "Man, I got so mad." But yeah, my mom is super. I just spoke with her just a couple hours ago. I love my mom, man. It's the best.
Yeah, the moms ain't want to see that contact hitting. She
Nah.
ready to fight everybody. The referee, the
Yeah,
coach,
yeah. No,
ready to
absolutely.
hit you.
Hell yeah. No, they weren't having that shit, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's the famous words mom say? That boy too big to be playing with them same little boy. That's a grown man.
Hey, when I pitched and played baseball, I had to go get an ID, man. I was like 12, 13 years old. I had to get an ID to prove my age that I could play. And my mom used to get mad, like, why did he's 12 years old. He's the age he's supposed to be playing. You know what I'm saying? She was raised hell, man. We had to go get an ID. I had to bring that ID to every game to prove I was legal to play in the damn league, man. I was like, that was some bullshit because I was pitching. I was just strike everybody out. Nobody could hit me and shit. So he's not 12 years old. He's like 14, 15 years old. Like, nah.
Mm,
Old.
mm.
Yeah, that was the other mothers. You was so good and probably big. They're like the other mothers like, nah, he don't supposed to be playing here. That's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they don't.
what y'all focusing on right now?
Can we win the NFC East?
Oh hell no,
No
bro.
shit, not with this fucking team.
Is Dak Prescott the best QB in the
No.
NFC East?
No, and it's not close. No, he's not.
He's the third best at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, so who are all the quarterbacks in the East? Let's lay them out. We got Dart. You got Daniels. Who else? We got fucking Hurts. Yeah. So I mean, I guess
Right now,
the
I got
only
number three.
my head up is maybe Jackson Dart because he's up for rookie, but that's about it. Or now a second year player, but he's not better than
That
Hurts.
might be over this year.
Yeah,
See what the Giants can do. That might be over.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have the best coach.
There's no hope for this team to win the NFC East, man.
Nah.
People have hyped up this team, and I mentioned it the other day. Corner and Blog did a really good Frisco report last Wednesday. If y'all haven't seen it, they took each character and they ranked them whether they were blue chip, starters, rotational, camp bodies, and blah blah blah. And they went through every single player. And what I asked Corner to do was I said assign a number of 5 to the blue chips, 4 to a starter, 3 to a rotational, so on and so on. And I said then divide that, then take your starters, add their points up, and then divide by 11, and see if you had a 5, that means you had a top ranked off defense. If you got a 4, 3 is average, 2, 1, 0. You know what I mean? And when he got done with his starting lineup, it was a 3, basically 3.5. So it's right on par for having an average team on defense. And now you have to factor in, that's just looking at the players. Now factor in the rookie coach, the coaching mistakes you can expect, and and the lack of leadership. The lack of accountability for forcing these players to take responsibility for their mistakes and try to improve. You know what I mean? So this is a 5-win team max, and that's being I think 3 to 5 wins, and that's being generous.
I agree.
Well, according to the talking head,
I agree.
My off-season prediction last year was that we lose to the Vikings, and everybody came from my head, said I was crazy. And I'm telling you this, this year we're gonna lose to the we're gonna lose to the Tennessee Titans.
I can see it. Is the schedule out yet, or do we just know the opponents?
we just know the opponents. It comes out like the 14th.
Yeah. No, that's why I'm asking. Yeah. Okay.
Who the opponents? Because we're not sweeping the Giants. We're not sweeping Washington, and we're going 0-2 to Eagles. So that's 5 losses
We're
right
playing
there.
the AFC South. Yeah, we're playing the AFC South and NFC West.
Yeah, we have a tough schedule.
Corner up in here. What up, Cowboys?
And the Packers.
What's going on, you guys? No, all good topics here. Got a little deep. I wanted to wait for the deep stuff to mellow out, but my condolences to everybody. And
you better get on here and say Happy Mother's Day to your mother.
Oh, I texted her and called her, but apparently that wasn't good enough. She's in a bad mood now, so there's that. But you can't make everybody happy.
Hey, that is true.
You didn't get her the flowers.
Well, she lives in a small town. She don't have good delivery service for flowers. I live too far away.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't want to send my siblings money to get her flowers. They'll take credit for it.
Oh, shit.
They'll say, "Yeah, we bought Mom flowers. I bought Mom flowers. You just gave it to her."
Oh shit! But drop them facts. He about to drop in Corner.
What, one more time?
So go ahead and drop them facts you was about to talk about.
Oh no, like Uncensored talked about, on the Frisco report, Joe and I, we broke down the defense, ranking them from blue chipper to starter to mediocre to camp body to bubble. We went player by player, and no player that's on the roster was missed. And the 4-2-5 defense number is a little bit different from the actual 3-4 defense. So the 3-4 defense that Uncensored was talking about, it averaged out to be 3.27. The 4-2-5 defense, that the nickel defense that we're basically going to be running, it averaged out to be 3.45. So a little better on the spectrum, but that you're betting that Ezra Raku makes a year 2 jump because he's only listed as a 3. Deron Bland, you're hoping he can stay healthy because he's only listed as a 3. Kobe Durant, who we got from the Rams, he was a 3rd stringer. You're hoping he can come in here and be your 2nd stringer, and he's a 3. Maybe he can get to a 4. Malik Hooker, he's a 1. So how can he make a big jump and possibly get into a 3 or a 4, and that will help you. But right now, the way it sits, just as on paper, the 4.25 defense is a 3.45 rating out of 1 through 5.
Yeah, that puts us right around average. I think Corner predicted somewhere around rank 17.
Right
before we even did the math. So
yeah.
But 17 is better than 32. Damn it!
So I was saying we'll probably get like to the 15 ranked defense, but will that be good enough?
Well, here's the problem, though, guys, because a lot of people think about this offense being spectacular. This offense isn't what you think it is. This offense was very inconsistent.
Yes.
CeeDee Lamb was hurt. George Pickens had his off and on games. Schottenheimer abandoned the runs some games. You didn't score a lot of touchdowns against playoff teams. You asked about the opponents in these playoff teams, and some guy said something crazy in here earlier when I first came in. What did he say? He said, "Y'all smoking crack. Dak clearly is the best quarterback in the NFC East."
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Dak don't play all 11 positions on offense and on defense, buddy. Let me tell you this. When we know this is a fact, all right? Dak Prescott struggles against winning playoff caliber teams. Let's go through the list of player caliber teams just from last year, all right? May I do that? Don't want to take over the show, but I feel like it needs to be heard.
Say it.
San Francisco, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, Baltimore barely missed the playoffs, but essentially they've always usually been a playoff team. So I'm going to include Baltimore in that, all right? Those are your home games. Then you got Eagles, you got Commanders who a bunch of injuries plagued them. We don't know what they're going to be looking at, but when they're healthy, they could be playoff caliber. Then you got the Rams, the Seahawks, the Packers, the Texans, and the Colts, who struggled late last year because Daniel Jones got hurt. You look at those opponents right there, you're going to get 4 games if you're lucky. If you're lucky.
Yep.
The chips for the Dallas Cowboys are Christian Parker is the greatest defensive coordinator ever as a rookie. Caleb Downs will be the greatest nickel strong safety ever. Quentin Williams is going to pull his head out of his ass and actually play some defense because he won 3 games in a row when Marshawn died, but after that he was getting pushed around. Let's be real here. Kenny Clark's a year older. Downs can't stay healthy. Hooker sucks. Jalen Thompson's at a new scene here in Dallas coming from the Cardinals. Kobe Durant on a new scene. You have turnover, but it's either vets that you're betting on that came from other teams or they're rookies. This Christian Parker, I don't know if he's a miracle worker. I haven't seen him defensive coordinate. Have y'all?
Nope.
It has to. It sounds like a bunch of cowboy hate. See, the difference between me and you, DBS, is
DBS the bullshit.
There's a difference between facts and there's a difference between hate. I love this team. I hate that we suck. There's the difference between me and you.
Preach. Listen, man, this is what it is with Dak. He's not good against good teams. And that's who we lose to the Cardinals. We lost to the Panthers. I mean, miss me with it, man.
But what did Corner say that was wrong? Yeah,
exactly. What did he say that was not accurate? There's nothing that he said that wasn't accurate.
Yeah, they always love to say we're stupid, we don't know football and stuff like that. But all you do is you're speaking verifiable facts. Every single thing was a verifiable fact. We have rookies coming in. We have cast off vets that other teams didn't want. That's the definition of free agency.
Yep.
And so you're hoping that people's cast offs and rookies will come in here with a first-time defensive coordinator can change this defense around, and all of a sudden now everybody expecting it to be the doomsday.
They just love making
excuses. But you didn't have. But look at he brought up the record here. Give me the 7 wins. Tell me who we beat in those 7 wins, and tell me who we lost to in those 7 wins.
We went 1-8 in those 9 games against playoff teams.
There you go.
Thank you.
Right there. There you go.
That was going to be my question. How many playoff teams did we beat last year?
Was one of the Eagles? I forget. Did we split with the Eagles last year?
Yeah, we split with the Eagles.
We
Yeah, that's
split
the
with the
one.
Eagles. That was the one win, but that's a divisional game.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
everybody else,
We lost. to the
Dallas can't get any worse. That's how he ended that. Dallas can't get any worse.
Yes, it can.
yes, you can.
yeah,
But see, the worse, the way I'm programmed, worse means missing another Super Bowl. That's worse to me. Missing a playoff run, losing, not sniffing an NFC championship game. That's worse. Just because you get into the playoffs doesn't mean you're better.
Right.
That's why a lot of these Cowboy fans, that's why they're wired like losers. And I'm not calling this guy a loser. I'm just saying a bunch of Cowboy fans are wired like losers. They told me 3 years ago Dak Prescott deserved his contract extension because he was the MVP second place vote guy.
Yes, they said that. Yep, they said it. They sure said it.
If you've ever been to AT&T Stadium, they got 5 banners, and they all say Super Bowls on them. It ain't Dak is 20-something and 9 against the East. It ain't Dak Prescott is second in MVP voting. It ain't Dak owns the NFC East. It's Super Bowls. So when we say it can't get any worse, so in your mentality, 9-7 or 9-8, whatever it will be, is better. No, it's worse because we still missed the playoffs. It's worse because we still don't have a Super Bowl ring. Talent after talent after talent. I just got done watching DeMarcus Ware's Football Live on YouTube on the NFL app, on the NFL Network channel. And it broke my heart that he chased the Super Bowl for the time that he was in Dallas. He leaves and goes to Peyton Manning and the Broncos, and they win a Super Bowl. DeMarcus Lawrence wanted a ring so bad, and yet we couldn't get any worse, but we didn't win a Super Bowl. He leaves Dallas, and he wins the Super Bowl less than a year of leaving Dallas.
Yes.
We have fans with loser mentality. It is Super Bowl or bust. It ain't
Every
stats.
year.
It ain't Dak Prescott does this. It ain't this defense can be that. It's can you get me to a Super Bowl, because that's what matters. And that's how we need to start being programmed.
Thank you.
Preach, man.
Yeah.
It's always
there needs to be a round of applause for those last 5 minutes.
Amen to that, man.
Yeah, no,
Listen, man, they just love making excuses for the fucking guy, man. He just all you can point to is the stats with Dak. That's it. What can you really point to other than stats with him?
This peak stats gets him second place in MVP voting. Congratulations.
But even
the standard is so low with this team now. The standard, they used to make fun of Cowboy fans because they said we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year. Why was that a line that they used to? Because the standard was you better win a Super Bowl, you better compete for a Super Bowl because that's the expectations.
Yes.
Now it's just, can we get a winning record? Can we be 9-8? That's stupid. It doesn't matter. If you're not competing for Super Bowls, then you are losing and you are wasting talent and seasons. You're wasting time.
The fact
and it can get worse. It can get worse because you can have a shitty offense and a shitty defense.
Yeah. It's the fact that these guys, we came off of a 7-win season, and these motherfuckers are still trying to defend Dak Prescott. It's mind-boggling.
With their chest poked out about it.
Yeah, it's like
two consecutive 7-win seasons after he got the damn contract.
And then what, man? We won 7 games. What the fuck are we defending here? This is stupid. What are we talking about?
He had a great season.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Season of throwing for 30 touchdowns. He had
30 touchdowns is not amazing in today's NFL.
That's what they
not. That's less than 2 touchdowns a game. That's not amazing.
And with the best wide receiver duo in the league, mind you.
And that 2.5 of them is coming against the NFC East, man. Let's be honest.
How many touchdowns did he throw against the Broncos? How many against the Vikings?
0.
How many against the Lions?
That Broncos game is more of what our team is than everything else. Like,
yes, man. They love fucking defending this guy. And I'm like, listen, I just don't get it, man. The guy has a 28% win rate in the playoffs, dude. It is what it is with him.
And we can talk about Dak. We can hate on Dak, or not really hate on Dak. We can speak the facts that people don't like on Dak. But this team is not disciplined. Up, down, top to bottom, left, right, front, back. That's the way I like to what? Look, check this out.
Exactly.
31 offensive holding penalties, 23 false starts, 10 unnecessary roughnesses, 8 defense pass interference, 8 defense offsides, 6 delay of games, all ranked 11th or worse. Your offensive holding penalties was ranked 31st in the National Football League. Is that Cowboy hate or is that Cowboy facts? Someone remind me what this is.
Was that this season?
That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah.
That was with the culture changer Schottenheimer?
Yes.
Hey, that was what's his name said? Ryan Clark said that was a historic offense.
Historic offense.
Right.
Yeah, being 31st is a very historic.
But again, that's what I keep saying. They always go to the numbers, man. That's it. That's all you can point to. They look at the fact that Dak had 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns. Pickens apparently played his ass off. That's all they can point to. But they negate the fact that we couldn't score in the fucking red zone, that without Brandon Aubrey, my man Savage says that we would barely win 3 games, if that, which is factual. I mean, what can you point to besides numbers?
It's mind-blowing. It really blows my mind. That Uncensored said it best 2 minutes ago. The standard is so low.
Yes, man.
You know, when I watch the Cowboys win a Super Bowl every year on Madden. then I gotta start a new franchise. Like that people are wired that way. Like they're content. I can just hop on Madden and win a Super Bowl real quick. But they rather have the fantasy stats. They would rather have the fantasy bookings. They would have the fantasy trophies and the fantasy money. Like this stuff ain't just football to us. This stuff ain't just a sport to us. I just spent $112 of my hard-earned money on 2 Cowboy shirts and a Caleb Downs shirt. So I don't want to spend $150 on his jersey that he might change his number on. So I'll be out the $50 for the shirt if he changes his number. But the average fan don't do that. The average fan hasn't been to the AT&T Stadium to watch the Cowboys play. An average fan hasn't even seen the Cowboys play even at an away stadium. Like we've been to games. We invest in this. We spend time, effort, blood, sweat, tears, hours after hours. What is it? Money after money, hour after hour, whatever that song says. That's what we do for the Cowboys. But we don't know what we're talking about. There's 2 types of content creators. There's those guys over there that like to go DallasCowboy.com that lost their fan card when they became media. And then there's this guy that don't want to be media, that don't want to be best friends with players, that burnt bridges on purpose. So I know that won't ever happen because I still want my fan legacy to be this, talking truth about my team.
Yeah, you just picked up a mention on something I was thinking about when you're talking about those penalty numbers with the offensive line. I knew something was up with the offensive line. I just couldn't pinpoint it because I ain't had the numbers. But that just made perfect sense to that's not it. Like you got the one Tyler is all right, the guard. I'm forgetting his last name. I'm brain farting.
Tyler Booker.
Booker.
And there's Tyler Smith and there's Tyler Guy. Pick a Tyler.
Tyler Smith. All right. The rest of them, I don't know. There's something off. There's something that's not quite right to be spending like these first round prices on them and what the results we're getting.
Listen, man, I just don't. I mean, we won 7 games last year, man. What the fuck is people defending? We won 7 games. Just
I don't know. Yeah, that's not on them either, though. That's on everything.
I could give less than a fuck about numbers, man. We won 7 games. There's nothing to defend here. We sucked.
It's breaking it down to a science, though.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to be content creators, we just can't say, we're 7-9 guys. We'll see you next year. We got to break down why we got there.
No, he was confirming what my eyes are seeing.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people who are defending Dak, like the guy in the comments.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
he's just confirming what my eyes are seeing. I'm watching the games like something's off. I'm just thinking about football a month after the season. Like something's fucked up with the offensive line. I don't know what it is exactly. It's not right.
Right. I hear you.
Yeah.
Like you ever see that meme and the guy's on his phone and he's doing something and the girls has their back turned the other way and he's like he's probably cheating and then it has the cloud above him and that my cloud would say, how the fuck do I get my Cowboys to a Super Bowl? That's what I'm always thinking about. I don't even get paid to think about it.
You need to sell the team to another family. That's where it's gonna start. Just be honest.
You're right.
Like we need somebody with $20 billion. Just make Jerry Offrey can't refuse.
We need the Saudis to buy him. I'd rather have the Saudis buy him.
Yeah,
I'd rather have
somebody.
Elon Musk buy him. I mean,
I was about to say
he starts a corporation, then he walks away. You know,
Elon Musk is going to be the first trillionaire in history, and
Yeah, SpaceX is in Texas.
he's still not going to. He's not going to. Jerry Jones is not going to sell it. He's not even
Make him an offer he can't refuse. We need somebody with so much goddamn money, like it won't make it like just Jerry talking about himself.
Well, what's good about it? If you watch The Gambler on Netflix, they asked Stephen Jones what happens with the Cowboys when Jerry dies. Stephen didn't want to answer it. I don't think Stephen wants to do this without his dad. So I think when that moment comes and when Jerry unfortunately passes away, I think that's going to be when they sell the Cowboys.
Yeah, because you're gonna have all those siblings trying to vie for power with Steven in the driver's seat.
But my question with that is this business, this company of the Dallas Cowboys, it's a family-run business. That's just the way it is, right? So are you honestly okay? Jerry passes away. At some point, it's going to happen. Whatever. Steven doesn't want to take over. I honestly don't see anybody else outside of the Jones family taking over because of the way the team is run and the way that the business operates. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I mean,
there's a number that they will all agree to sell their fucking team.
I mean, I guess. I mean, if you, maybe, you might be right. But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
And you know what?
Sold the Lakers.
Y'all don't think they want to keep it in the family?
You know,
I think all the kids and grandkids would rather have the money.
But see, here's what got me. So have you guys watched that Netflix documentary with the pick is in and they give you behind the scenes?
I saw some of it.
Dude. So you know, I in my brain, the way they've told us is Jerry's a hell of a negotiator, right? So that means that Stephen Jones should be a hell of a negotiator, right? Right. But the behind the scenes of that pick is in. Stephen Jones don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm in sales. I sell stuff. I got a truck right now for sale for $200,000 that I'm going to be negotiating on. I mean, more than people's houses, and so like I know how to negotiate. Stephen Jones picked up the phone and says, "Hey, this is Cowboys. We're one behind you." Stephen. I'm sure they fucking know that, right? And he was like, "We'll give you a fifth and something else." And then they're like, "No, we're going to stay." Okay, thanks. And he hung up the phone and said, "No, go." Were you trying to move up or were you just trying to make yourself look like an idiot? Because you just look like a complete loser in that negotiation because you brought nothing to the table to negotiate on except a fifth and something else. And then Miami called back and says, "Okay, we'll do the 2-5s." And you crumbled like a cookie. They were
didn't even try to argue something lower.
Right.
It was take it or leave it.
Yes, and then everybody's scrambling because you only got like fucking 10 seconds left to put in the pick for Caleb Downs. Terrible and I can just imagine what it looks like when they're dealing with actual agents and actual lawyers. I can just imagine what that really. I bet
Michael Parsons taking a nap on the sideline. That's what it looks like.
I bet it's a cluster. A
clusterfuck.
Yeah, the whole Michael Parsons thing last year proved it. Luckily, Jerry got some picks out of it.
But corner, that is a microcosm of exactly why Dak Prescott has $60 million. They don't know how to fucking negotiate.
This is why Dak has $60 million. There's steps to this, right? Let me break down some steps for you to give you an example. Jerry Jones promised the Cowboy fans, promised the world that Dez Bryant would be here. A week later, he got cut. All right?
Yes.
Fast forward. All offseason, Jerry Jones has been talking about a nickel. He's brought up Jordan Lewis a few times. He brought in some other players. Now you got Caleb Downs in here. They got their guy they wanted because he's a nickel guy. And someone in Jerry's area pounded that they need a nickel. They got Kobe Durant in here. They got Caleb Downs in here. They're trying to get this nickel situation figured out. Okay, you got that. Shit, I just lost my train of thought. Where was I going with this? What were we just
talking about? Dak Prescott, $60 million.
Oh yeah. So now we're falling into the sequence with Dak Prescott 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago. Dak Prescott stood there with the media, and I can't remember who. I think it was that weak ass Clarence Thomas said, "What would not having a contract look like?" And Dak Prescott said, "Well, we know who wants to play and who don't." And Dak Prescott had this serious look on his face. Not even 72 hours later, Stephen Crump, I'm sure he watched that video or someone showed him that interview because they say it and they watch those. And next thing you know, Dak Prescott's paid right before the kickoff to week 1.
Hey, this is a good point by Nate Dogg. I seen this too in the clip. The grandkids were sitting at the front of the table. CP didn't even have a seat at the table. I saw that shit too.
Well, defensive coordinators don't sit at the table, ever. Show me a defensive coordinator that's ever been at the table with Wade Phillips, with Jason Garrett, with Mike McCarthy. Defensive coordinators never sit at that table.
That's true. But even still, when we drafted CD, Jerry literally bragged that his grandson picked him. So, I mean, I think it was the same thing.
But see, the kids now, I didn't know that ESPN was making this behind-the-scenes documentary. I think the kids were there because they knew the ESPN cameras were there. Like I put 2 to 2 together once I seen that. And I'm like, oh, they were there so they can go to school and be like, oh, seeing you on TV.
Oh, why though? But why?
Because they want to be on TV.
War room.
Jerry loves the grandkids, man.
And this is why the Cowboys will never be sold, because the Jerry Jones family is the Dallas Cowboys. You take away the Dallas Cowboys, and they're just some random rich kids that exist in the world. Their identity is the Cowboys. They're never going to sell that franchise.
But that's why the grandkids were at the table, was because they knew the ESPN cameras were there. That's it. That's the only reason why.
And that's exactly my point about selling the team. They're not going to sell it. Even after Jerry passes, they're not going to sell it.
No.
They're not going to do it. This is the way that this business is run. It's a family business. That's just what it is.
If we can get a third party to be general manager, team operations president, whatever, fine, keep it. But if they don't keep having their hands in everything, like that's the shit that's fucking everything up.
I don't think it'll change.
It won't change.
That negotiation in that show. I mean, they called the Browns. As a matter of fact, they didn't even call the Browns. Will McClay texted the Browns GM, they wanted to basically swap. They wanted to basically swap the first picks and then give up a fifth. What?
Yeah.
What? And then the way Stephen Jones was talking to the Browns GM, dude, it was comical. We're the number one franchise in the world over the Yankees, over the Lakers. Probably bigger than football in most countries. Sure. They know what a Cowboy star is over football in most countries. And soccer is the world sport. And people know who the Dallas Cowboys are.
Right. Yeah, true.
There's a kid in China making shoes that can talk better and negotiate better than Stephen Jones. I promise you.
No, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
That's why he got robbed by Dak. I mean, how did this guy get a no tag and a no trade clause?
Absolutely. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Yeah.
Because what Dak said in that interview. Because what Dak said in that interview 72 hours before the kickoff.
But they got to be willing to tell players, okay, go get it somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you lock me into $60 million and I cannot trade you and move on. I cannot lock the team. And right now, Dak Prescott can go out there and throw 30 interceptions in a season, and the Cowboys are fucked.
They're fucked.
Yeah, just like Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, Dak cleaned out.
Yes, with Cleveland with Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Yeah, Dak cleaned out the Joneses, man, with that contract, man. He won that fucking big time.
And no other quarterback has been paid that type of money.
3 years.
Yeah,
it's
been the ones that deserve it haven't. Yeah,
years.
Like Mahomes deserves that money, that contract, not that.
And Mahomes understood that if I take a little bit less, I can keep the core of the team around and I can compete.
Yeah, just like Hurts, just like Brady
did that. Hurts did the same thing. He took less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mahomes is a 10-year deal at the time or something like that, and he wasn't even being paid top of the market. He was nothing.
And this is the problem that I have. When Dak Prescott signed that contract, he said that he wanted $60 million so he could help the guys that came behind him. He didn't say that like Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes took less and then called Jason Kelsey and said, "Hey, I left some money there for you."
Mm.
He's more worried about another quarterback on another team getting his money than he is about making sure that the players that he compete with getting their money.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't they win 2 more Super Bowls after he signed that?
He
Yeah.
did.
With a tight end. Not no
So
number
because-
one wide receiver either.
Because he took less money, they were able to get out of free agencies, get him a couple wide receivers, rebuild that defense, and pay Chris Strong and Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
They had to let Tyreek
Travis.
Hill go.
Yeah.
Travis Kelsey.
Travis
But-
Kelsey.
And they traded away Cheetah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he left something on the table. What's his name? Jalen Hurts' agent got on TV and said when she signed Jalen Hurts for 51, he said, "I didn't tell you to do that. You took all the money."
Yeah. Yeah.
She said that out her mouth that he almost fired her because she negotiated more money than he wanted because he was trying to make sure that he knew he needed weapons around him to be successful.
Exactly.
And those two are looking out for their teammates to make sure that they can get the talent on the team. And
Yeah,
Dak
you get room to
Prescott
get
is worried.
Saquon.
And Dak Prescott is worried about the next quarterback on another team getting paid.
Yep.
Yep.
Difference in mentality, man. That's what it is. With this team, that's their mentality.
And what people need to understand is we're not mad that Dak Prescott got paid. Get
Not at
your
all.
money.
Not at all.
What we're mad about is that the Joneses let Dak and his agent fleece him. That's what we're mad about.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's 100% right, man. I mean, how as a businessman do you let that happen? That's crazy.
Because they're terrible negotiators.
Yeah, that's nuts.
The pick is in exposed so much for me. It really did.
I'm wondering from Dak, what can I not do with 40 million that I can't do with 60? Like, I'm just wondering.
I mean, I'm looking at his dead cap, man, is he's $175 million.
I don't get in personal life, but that 20 million is going to go to 2 kids and a baby mama. I can tell you that.
I mean,
but if you think about this, Dak Prescott making $40 million a year, right? If he made $40 million a year, if Dak Prescott got a Super Bowl or 2 in Dallas, his money would be worth nothing. He wouldn't need money. He would be a walking here. Have it. Take it. Thank you.
For life.
Exactly.
He would walk around and people would carry him. His feet would never have to hit the ground if he wanted to.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Hell, Michael Irvin, just a receiver. He still worship. Like, come on.
Man, Michael Irvin does not need a ticket, reservation, or anything to get in anywhere in the Dallas Metroplex. In most places in the United States, if it's sports related, Michael Irvin walks up to the door, his face is a ticket.
But honestly, Michael Irvin should have been in prison. Like, we want to be legit, straight up about it. That's what Super Bowls get you in Dallas. Michael Irvin's a free man.
Yeah.
I mean, not, allegedly, whatever. Just saying, we all know the history.
Yeah. But I mean, you're fucked without Dak, man, because I mean, his dead cap is I mean, it's $175 million dead cap this year. So you cannot.
If you cut him, yeah.
Yeah, if you cut him, it's $175 million this year. Next year it's 131. Then it goes to 55, then 24, then 7. So you're fucked. We have no choice but to keep him.
And I find it very hard to believe that they're going to even eat $55 million in dead cap. I don't.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they do that.
You see an extension on Sensor?
They have to.
Well, check this out. Check this out. So, in the whole entire offseason, I started day 1 asking the Dallas Cowboys not to extend Dak Prescott. Day 2, I went all the way up to a day 100. And in those 100 days of talking to these dumbass Dak fans, they're not even Cowboy fans, they're Dak fans. So when I was looking at it like this, your Dak's window was closed because you just went 12-5 and you crumbled every time you got into the playoffs. You didn't win I think you just won one playoff game. It was against the Buccaneers. You only won one playoff game in those 3 years. And so now you look at it like, okay, now if you pay him $60 million, which that was the number that was floating around, how does that benefit the team? So that was my mindset. But you know what people told me? Oh, Dak's still in his prime. No windows closed. None of this. Have we even sniffed the playoffs since Dak Prescott got paid? And so here was another point that I made because this is following to what Uncensored just said. I said you're going to be forced to sign a 36-year-old Dak Prescott to an even steeper contract because he's going to offset that dead cap hit because you're going to have to restructure that contract to sign and get players on this team.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you can't predict it. I can predict it because I know how Stephen Jones sets up contracts. They do light up front and they do heavy back end. So whenever you light up front and you have to restructure the light, that makes the back end even heavier. That's why the dead money is where it's at now.
Yeah.
At what point does that bill come due to where there's no choice, like saying Dak's going to retire or whatever? When does that money hit the cap to where we just can't avoid it?
In 2029.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2029.
Yeah, right.
At 90 million, Dak won't be on the team in 2029. There's no way.
Right.
2029, he'll be paid. You know how Zach Martin's on the books for like 14 million? They'll say Dak Prescott, $90 million.
So regardless, and at that point, we won't be able to push it back any further.
It won't even right, exactly. It won't even matter that you have a rookie contract here because that rookie quarterback on that contract, the quarterback room will cost you $95 million for one season.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, 2029, his cap hit is just about 16.7 million. So that's
So when I just take the hit now, just let the contract run out and just be done.
Well, and
You
that's
have
if
to
they
cut him.
don't. That's if they
But
don't
one
bring in an
thing-
expensive vet with a rookie too. I doubt they're just going to bring in a rookie and not have a vet to back him up.
Yeah, I don't think they're not, but they can't cut him though, man. Because I mean, the amount of money.
No, you can't cut him. You can't cut him.
That's almost 200 million to cut him. You can't do that. So you're gonna. Yeah,
And you know what? Only 10 million of his contract is not guaranteed.
Yeah, right.
Everything
now.
else is guaranteed.
So that's dead money. If you cut him, it's pretty much what you pay the entire offense in 1 year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no way you can. There's no way.
I think
don't resign
corner.
him.
I don't know if you had a number. I think we pay about 147 million to the offense this year. If you cut Dak Prescott, it's like 127 million. So you couldn't even afford your offense.
No, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, like I don't even know how you get under the cap with that. Like it's disastrous.
Yeah, it really is.
Can you like make a huge signing bonus? Just give them guaranteed signing bonus, sign to like 20 million a year.
No,
whatever.
because it's on a credit card. So how the salary cap works? All right, let's say you got Jack's APY on this credit card, $60 million, right?
Yeah,
it is due. But I want to sign free agents, so I'm gonna take this credit card and I'm gonna swipe these free agencies, right? So now that money that I just moved for Dak Prescott that I just bought free agencies with, Dak's money's still there, but it's going to be on the next credit card statement, right? So that money is paid out. Dak in 2029, Dak won't receive a check from the Cowboys. The money's already there. That's why it's called a signing bonus, right? They converted the money into a signing bonus. So the money's already been paid. It's just now that credit card of that money on that you just did and you spent free agency money with it, that credit card that you've been swiping for Jalen Thompson, for Rashawn Gary for the trade, whatever, Quentin Williams for the trade. All that money to pay those guys is going to come due on one credit card. So you can't just say, I'm going to give you this 1 year deal because that money is still going to be on the books because it's already been paid.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And
Hey,
they did the same.
Go ahead. Hold on, my bad. I'm gonna read the super chat real quick for Facts on the Sports. BC, what's up? Here's a tip for us to end on Dak's ass. Appreciate that $10 super chat there, BC. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What I was about to say is this is the same shit they got into with Tony Romo with his contract, but they benefited with Dak Prescott being a 4th round draft pick. That he was only making a couple $100,000 a year, and they were able to get out from under Dak's contract.
Right.
Then they did the exact same shit, but this time it's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nowhere where we can draft a 1st round quarterback ever till like 2035.
No, you can draft a 1st round quarterback. You're okay to do that.
We just have to cut half our defense.
but you're gonna have it's only gonna be for like 2 years. Like we're gonna have undrafted free agencies for like 40% of our roster, and people keep talking. Oh, the salary cap's gonna go up. The salary cap. It ain't gonna go up $90 million where it's gonna balance in the wash.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
Right.
and these contracts and these agents and these players, they know that the salary cap's going up. It's already factored in.
Yes. Yeah.
Their salaries go up every single year too.
Right.
Yep.
You can look at the
Salaries
structure
are going up
like you
faster
said.
than salary cap.
Like you said, Corner, they take less in the beginning and more at the back end. It's already factored in. The reason they allow that is because they assume it's going to go up every single year. But every single player's contract is light in the front, heavy in the back.
Yes.
Okay, sorry for asking dumbass questions, but I'm just trying to figure out a way out. Like, so if there's a miracle in the dice, like I'm going to retire after this season. I'm tired.
You
Tired of
fucked.
injuries, whatever.
You are fucked if he
We're fucked.
retires.
Yeah. If he
Okay.
retires, you're completely screwed.
It's the same thing. The only thing that will be different is if he retires. I think the Cowboys for that year, whatever guaranteed money that he's owed, he won't get because he's not playing that year. He'll be retired. But all the signing bonus that came in before that, he's already been paid and will be due not will be due to him, but will be due to the books.
Yeah, the signing bonus is prorated over the length of the contract. So if he's not there for the entire contract, he would lose out on whatever signing bonuses
he ain't,
he had.
he ain't retired, obviously, but okay, I'm just trying to figure out a miracle. The Lord, just get rid of that some kind of way, the way we still function.
We need a Dallas Cowboy Easter.
Man, the Cowboys front office is nothing but the Cleveland Browns of the South.
But that's why I'm saying with him, we want to get fucked because if he retires, if you cut him, you're absolutely fucked regardless.
You're screwed anyway.
So I mean,
I'd rather get over sooner. To be honest with you, just
it's a band-aid that just gotta get ripped off, man.
Don't resign them. Let it go. Deal with it.
Hey, Corner. Knowing what we know now, it would have been better not to restructure him last year since you were gonna fucking suck anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. And you eat it, and you could have got rid of Dak Prescott after this year.
This year. And it only been like a $35 million hit.
Yep.
And okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, then go Joe Milton for a year.
But Jerry won't listen to the fan base.
It's because they have to constantly sell this illusion that they're ready to compete for a Super Bowl.
They're one player away.
And because they do that, they make dumbass financial decisions. When, like you said, you were going to suck anyway. Fuck Williams and all of these other players that came in. It doesn't matter. You were going to suck. Eat the contract. Get Dak Prescott foot off your neck. So then you can make decisions that are for the betterment of the team.
And you know what? You know what sucks? That this is the last year you could basically go quote unquote all in, right? Because and this was the year with the weak draft class. You didn't have a lot of blue chippers going in this draft after, Arvell Reese and Bailey and Sonny Styles and Downs. After that, you really didn't have a lot of blue chippers, right? But your free agency class was weak.
It was.
The biggest name was Max Crosby, and he wasn't even a free agent. He was a trade. Your biggest name was Trey Hendrickson on the free agency market, and he's coming off an injury, right?
And what is he, 32?
Yeah, he's 32.
Yes, I believe so.
The guy, the Jalen Phillips that got traded from Miami to the Eagles was the biggest free agency signing with the Bears. Jalen, he just got traded less than a year before he got it was a terrible the year for the last year to do something was a weak draft class and a weak free agency. So basically, what I'm saying is, and now you got the strength of the schedule, it could be worse.
I keep telling people it can get worse. There has been worse teams in the league. We won 7 games last year. 0-17 is going to happen to somebody.
True.
There was 2 teams, Cleveland Browns and Detroit Lions. I guarantee you when they went 1-15 the year before, they thought, man, it can't get no worse. And then they went 0-16. It can get worse.
Right. Right.
Hey, guys, I appreciate you having me. I'm going to hop off of here. Shout out to everybody. Happy Mother's Day to you guys as wives and mothers. I'm out.
All right, Corner. Appreciate it.
All right, Corner.
Take care, man.
I wanted to jump on and show JB some love because he's always showing me some love. So I want to make sure I hopped on here and showed you some love.
Appreciate you.
Take care, Twan.
Take care, man.
All right, man.
But dude, it's like Jerry gave the fans what they wanted, man. He straight up said it, man. Not us, but I mean, 90% of the fans want Dak, and he gave him Dak. So I mean, there you go.
See, man, you know what? That's a perfect case of a senile owner. Very senile.
The fan base wanted Dak. That everyone because they love the guy for whatever reason. They just like the guy. So I mean, I said it from the moment they signed him that they didn't sign him for football reasons. They signed him because the fans wanted him. It was obvious.
And sell jerseys.
I just don't see how anybody can defend Dak after this year, man.
Yeah,
Talking about
crazy.
30 fucking touchdowns is nothing. That's shit.
It doesn't matter.
That is shit. It does that shit. 30 touchdowns got you 7 fucking wins.
Yeah, exactly.
And in the games where we needed you to score, where you absolutely could not lay a fucking egg, you didn't score a touchdown.
Yes.
In fact, you threw interceptions instead.
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, man, these people have to stop defending Dak Prescott, stop looking for excuses, stop blaming the next guy. They turned over every single person on this roster, every single coach, every single player. Dak Prescott name is tarnished. It's been there so fucking long in that locker room.
Yeah, you're right. He's the only one from 2016 still there.
Yeah, the only one.
The only one.
They blame Jason Garrett. They blame Jason Garrett. You got rid of him. They blame Kellen Moore. You got rid of him. They blame Mike McCarthy. You got rid of him. They blame Mike Nolan. They blame Mike Nolan. You got rid of him. They blame Zimmer. You got rid of him. They blame Dan Quinn. You got rid of him. Trayvon Diggs was a cancer in the locker room. You got rid of him. Micah Parsons, cancer in the locker room. You got rid of him. Dez Bryant bitching about the routes and everything. You got rid of him. Amari Cooper.
Mark Cooper.
You got rid of him. Ezekiel Elliott, too old and too slow. You got rid of him.
Right.
Tony Pollard, they didn't want to overpay him. They got rid of him.
It's just every player has been gone, man.
Scott Linehan's another one. They had John Kitna at a point. You can lay out a script of names, but even other teams, frankly, for that matter, from his draft class, who is on the same team that they were drafted to? I don't think anybody besides him.
He's the only quarterback.
I think Brady's the only quarterback older than him that's won a Super Bowl since 2016.
Yeah, but
everybody else has been drafted after him.
I told people 2 years ago, older quarterbacks do not tend to win their first Super Bowl this late in their career.
Yeah.
There are players that they've won when they were young. They've had a retooling, rebuild section, and then came back later on in their career and did it. Yeah. And everybody likes to talk about John Elway, but John Elway went to the Super Bowl in the 80s and lost.
Yeah. It was never Elway's fault. Elway wasn't the issue.
It took a while. It took a while for him to get the team together and come back later on in his career. But Elway had already proven himself to be a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. Dak Prescott is not even a championship game caliber quarterback.
Yeah, forget about it. But
he's not even a divisional round type of quarterback.
I keep saying it, man. You keep saying he can't get past the divisional, but the last time he made the divisional round was 2022. We're in 26. That's 4 years ago. He made the last time divisional round. So he barely makes it there to begin. Forget about winning it. He's barely made it to the divisional round to begin with.
It's true.
4 years ago was the last time he made a divisional round. 4 years ago. How much has happened in 4 years? We haven't made the playoffs in the last 2 seasons. It's crazy shit.
Yeah, dude. Dak Prescott, man.
This is
overrated.
It just is what it is with him. You're fucked.
You know what? Another thing, man, I'm so sick of these Dak-a-roni, Dak fanboys, the Dak Prescott Kiss My Ass Club members.
I love them.
Keep saying that the Cowboys did not provide Dak a top 10 defense.
Listen, I love the Dak
Champs, it drives me so crazy, man. And have you heard the freaking ridiculous nonsense they're saying Dak Prescott is a top 3 quarterback? I'm like, dude, how?
Yes, I saw that this morning.
How?
I saw that.
He only had 30 touchdowns, and then people try to say that Dak is better than Jared Goff. I looked up Jared Goff's stats, by the way. He's better than Dak in like every statistical category. Less interceptions, more touchdowns, better completion percentage, more yards per pass attempt, more passing yards. And they like to crap on Jared Goff. And Jared Goff, by the way, has also been to a Super Bowl and
Thank
2
you.
NFC championship games. What the hell has Dak done since he's been in the NFL? And he's
Brother,
had teams.
they shit on Troy Aikman in 3 Super Bowls. For
Yeah,
that.
we were. We were
Yeah.
literally on Phipps last show. This guy literally was trying to argue that Troy Aikman was carried to a championship. And we all like, what are you talking? Like, I'm not going to go back to Fifth Quarter channel. We was all on there, and he was talking. He's not the only one. Every Dak fan says the same.
I'm telling you right now, in the history of nothing and everything, no player has ever been carried to 3 Super Bowls, 3 championships of anything. You cannot carry somebody 3 fucking times.
What about the Cowboys falling apart after Aikman got hurt at the end of his career?
And even then, okay, I will indulge you in the fucking moronic ass argument that he got carried. Let's just indulge that for 1 second. Can Dak get carried to an NFC title game? Please tell me.
No, he can't. Dude, he can barely get carried to 7 wins.
The defense that Dak Prescott would need would literally be an all-Madden decade team.
Yeah,
85 Bears.
But even then, it's
85
like,
Bears couldn't carry that.
At some point,
because Dak makes the bad mistakes at the wrong time.
That's it, man. At some point in time, you just gotta make plays when it counts. That's it. That's all you gotta. I could care less about the 500 yards he had in week 2 against the Giants. Can you make the throw in the divisional round to win the game? Can you not throw picks? I mean, I don't know, man. He does not make deep play. He does not make deep play. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
dude, he's a choker. He chokes in the big moments. It's like Dak has to have everything around him to put up all these big stats and numbers, right? But even when he's had all the talent around him, he's never been able to do it in the big moments. I mean, yeah, Romo and Dak have had pretty similar careers, but one thing I will say, when you watch Tony Romo against some of the better teams, he actually did at times play pretty good, especially towards the last couple of years of his career.
Yeah,
when have we ever seen Dak Prescott do that against an elite defense? Because I saw Romo actually beat an elite defense in 2014. I'm not saying he didn't choke either, because he did. I'm just giving you an example. He at least showed me that he could do it to somebody.
Yeah, Romo was just like a Brett Favre that would throw an interception at the wrong time every 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, he would just throw it. But the thing is, for me, the issue is less about the play and more about the fans. Because the thing with Romo was everyone would shit on Tony Romo. Nobody gave Romo this much of love.
They didn't. Nope.
The level of the level of attachment they have to that is something just out of this world.
Dakota witnesses, man.
It's strange, man. I don't know. I mean, all I have ever said for years was, listen, man, he just doesn't show up in the big moments that we need him. People act like you're criticizing his mom and stuff. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but the thing with Romo is, I can say, like, the refs fucked him. Like, the catch games, the Green Bay thing.
Yeah.
We win that. Where's the rule? Like,
dude, he was 5 for 19, 191 yards and 2 touchdowns. You can't play much better than that in the playoffs. I mean, he did for the most part, he could have taken the dump off. I'll say that. But,
yeah, because I remember my butthole clenching when I saw him throwing that long ass pass on 4th and 1.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. I agree. Yeah. I'm just saying, statistically, look at it. You know, it was good.
But at the same time, I'm saying there's no way Dak's doing that. Dak's not doing that. We're not even in that situation.
No,
at least Romo will get us into situations.
Right. He can't beat the good teams, man. Like, he's had maybe a handful of games in his career where he's actually played decent, and that's just against, like, good teams. These aren't teams that are contenders. These aren't like, the 2014 Seattle Seahawks or the 2013 Denver Broncos or the 49ers the last couple of years. He's never had a performance like that I've seen in his career. Like, even the teams who he's beaten that have been really, really good, like early on in his career, we won those. Like the Saints, for example, people like to say that back in 2018. We won the game against the Saints because, number one, the defense only gave up 10 points. That defense in 2018 was really good. And
you telling me he had a good defense?
Right.
Yeah. 2018 was the 7th in the NFL. You tell me that's not good? We had D-Law and freaking,
I'm just double checking because People have told me he don't have a defense. He's never had a defense. So
people tell us that 19 points against the Niners ain't enough. So I mean, when 2 of the picks led to 6 points, so they basically
sorry to cut you off. I know I broke it.
No, you're good. I'm just saying, you're right though. Like even the games that he won against good teams, going way. That's 8 years ago. By the way, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right. All the games that he won was either because the Cowboys ran the ball down other teams' throats, aka Ezekiel Elliott, or the defense showed up. He's never had a game, because even in that game, all he did was manage the game. Like, he had a statistically decent game, but did he do anything to help the Cowboys win? No, he was a game manager. He ran the ball with Zeke. The defense shut down the Saints because they were freaking phenomenal in that game, man. I remember that's probably the last win besides maybe the Bengals, I think in 22 when we won with Cooper Rush, where I was like, the Cowboys were like down, nobody expected us to win, we won. I was like, that was probably the last time I was super hyped until with Dak, because since then, I mean, he's never really had any super impressive wins. Maybe Minnesota, but yeah.
But the thing is, even that game, that's all we need in the big spots. You go to the Niner game in the playoffs, the 12-19 one, he didn't have to light up the fucking stadium. Just don't throw picks and we win.
Right.
If he did not throw those 2 picks, we win that game. I mean,
I agree.
So, and there's that one. There's the previous 49er game where he didn't know the rule. They handed the ball to the ref. And then there's the Packers game. The Packers game was a team loss. I agree. But the 2 picks were fucking costly, man. So, like,
go back and watch the 2021 49ers game.
He was bad, man.
At the end,
Dude, he was horrible. I remember watching.
Watch the fourth quarter. You ain't even got to watch the whole fourth quarter. Start at 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. The defense got the ball back to the Cowboys twice.
Yeah,
and Dak Prescott went 3 and out. He went 3 and out
twice.
And uncensored, he couldn't even get the ball. Do you remember it was like 4 minutes left? He couldn't even get the ball past midfield.
He didn't even get a first down on that drive.
No, he couldn't get the ball past midfield. He could have just dinked and dunked it and gotten a couple yards. And I think who was our kicker that year? Zerline? Zerline. Zerline's not as good as Aubrey, but he probably could have at least had a shot at a 60-yard field goal and kept them in the game. Would have put us down by 3 points.
Why do we need our kickers to kick 60? Nobody else in the league is doing that. Nobody else in the league has forces their kickers to kick multiple 60-yard field goals in a season, let alone in a game. Yeah, we got a kicker that got to kick 2 or 3 of them in a game in order for us to win.
You're right.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, but see how pathetic that is. He couldn't even do something that would be like to even give the kicker a chance. He couldn't get the ball past midfield, and that's pathetic. He was in the league how long? Like 5 years at that point. But I don't understand, man. When are people gonna wake up and smell the coffee that Dak's just not the guy? I mean, there's just so many. There's so many other quarterbacks that are better than him. There's so many other quarterbacks that have done more with less. Like Josh Allen's a way better quarterback than Dak. I don't think Josh Allen's ever had really a true number 1 in his entire career that I can think of.
But even then with Josh, like it goes to what I've been talking about turnovers, man, that you cannot win games in the playoffs when your quarterback turns the ball over. You're not going to win. Josh Allen had, I think, 3-4 turnovers against the Broncos and he lost.
Yeah.
So just five turnovers, he got smoked. Like
you're gonna lose when your quarterback turns the ball over.
You're gonna lose, man. You're not gonna win in the playoffs that way. You're just not gonna do it. So, and they're not gonna get. The fans, at least the Dak fans, they're not gonna get over it because it's not football related with them. It's about personal stuff with him. So they're not gonna get over it. It just is what it is. We're talking about on the field, but I mean, they like the guy as a person, and they mask it as excuses for him on the field. That's all. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. So when it's personal defenses, they're not gonna fucking. There's no way that they're gonna wake up and realize anything. They're not. It just is what it is. They like.
Yeah, they sit up here and say, "Oh, I'm not gonna let you disrespect him." That's a personal feeling.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a personal feeling.
You and your feelings now over this dude that don't give a fuck about you. And if your name was on an obituary tomorrow, he wouldn't give 2 fucks.
He don't care about if he was on fire.
These dudes are arguing with people that they're never going to meet, strangers, and they're going to sit up here and badmouth you, talk shit to you, tell you you don't know what the hell you're talking about, But then at the end of the season, when everything that you said is true, they never come back and go, my bad, you was right.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
No,
We
they'll
ran
double. They'll
we
double
ran a
and triple
motherfucker off to
down.
the WNBA. He don't even talk football no more.
Dude, not only would they do that, dude, they
Oh,
Oh man.
they like double and triple down too, man. Like they'll make
Oh, yeah.
excuses and they'll say, oh, his offensive line is trash.
Hey, I didn't tell no lie.
No, you did, bro.
Hey, yo,
I'm not sure
check
you guys
this
are
out.
talking
Check this
about.
out.
Oh,
A lot of y'all
podcast
don't know him. A lot of y'all don't know him. But he's on my Facebook. This man Facebook was branded with Cowboy media all over the place. Now you go click on his profile. There ain't no Dallas Cowboys. We ran that dude off of football.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, y'all! Look who showed up in the chat.
Yeah. Look who showed up in the chat. Exactly.
Oh, here we go.
You see this shit? You know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's it, man. They just like him as a person.
For him not to agree with anything we say, he should follow all the streams, don't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, dude, let me ask this guy the question. Who is the person that threw 2 interceptions against the 49ers in 2022? Was it Dak Prescott or was it CeeDee Lamb or the defense that you all usually try to blame? Who's the one that threw those picks? Was it Kellen Moore? Did Kellen Moore go out there and tell Dak Prescott, "Hey Dak, go throw some bad passes and get the Cowboys beat"? No. He made bad decisions in critical moments. He was not smart with the football. He was very reckless with the football. And he got the Cowboys beat. It's that simple. He single-handedly lost that 2022 game. Like, there's no – Pollard got hurt, yes. But when your quarterback's getting paid like he was at that time, you got to step up and you got to make plays.
Yeah,
you got to make plays, man. And
So
he didn't even really have to make plays. If you would have just played keep away,
just don't
you scored the field goal, you would have won. Like
that Pollard excuse shit got to stop. That Pollard excuse shit got to stop, man. You cannot sit up there and claim Dak Prescott is a top quarterback when his running back go down and all of a sudden he don't know how to play football.
It was the same thing when Tyler Smith went down. You remember whenever
it's
we
the same thing with Zeke. Zeke went down 2019. 2017.
Yeah.
2017, Zeke go down, man. Dak don't know how to play football. That exposed him. Everybody said, you know what? We're gonna focus on shutting down Zeke because Dak can't get it done. We already seen it on tape.
Yeah, exactly.
But even when they got Zeke back in 2018, they did exactly what you said. They shut down Zeke, make Dak Prescott beat you, and we didn't have a true number one at the time. Although we still had Cole Beasley and Michael Gallup and some other players.
And you went 1-7 down the stretch once you got Amari Cooper.
Yeah, it was the wide receiver vaccination up until they got Amari Cooper. So
that's what Josh Allen's been doing his whole career, and he's been able to win or do more than Dak has.
Yeah, different quarterbacks, man. Dak ain't even in the same book.
I mean, they tried to say that Dak's better than Lamar Jackson. Did you know Lamar Jackson 2 years ago threw 41 touchdowns and only had 4 picks, had like 900 yards rushing?
41 touchdowns?
41 passing touchdowns.
I thought 30 was elite, so what does 41 make me?
Yeah, and they say Lamar Jackson's no good, man.
They told me 30 touchdowns was good. So I'm wondering, man, you gotta be next atmosphere in order to get 41.
Look at his comment, dog. He's saying that Dak outplayed Lamar when Lamar won. Lamar has what, 3 unanimous MVPs? How many MVPs does he have?
He's got at least. I think he's got 2.
Lamar's in the AFC too. Like,
so what are we talking about?
Like all the best quarterbacks, like 3-4 years ago, all the best quarterbacks in the AFC. Like for him and Josh Allen not to get to the Super Bowl is not like the deal breaker with me. You got Mahomes in there, you got Burrow, like shit's crazy over there.
But the whole MVP thing, uncensored. Please remind me, how many votes did Dak have in the MVP season? Please enlighten me.
Let me get this, Eshan. Let me tell you about this right here. Goddamn, Dak only has no first place votes.
Oh man,
Lamar Jackson had 49 first place votes. He had 400, and I think it was like 493 votes. Dak had 152 votes. He didn't even get a first place vote. So they trying to chalk that up as being in second place. Hell, Christian McCaffrey had 147 votes. So hell, you
Right.
could put Christian McCaffrey right there. But they bragged on that shit and talking
Yeah,
about
Yeah, they did.
Well, actually, if you look at the defenses, the defenses that year for 2023 what Lamar Jackson had with Dak had was similar. The
They were
difference
similar.
was Lamar Jackson beat better teams. They played like 3 of the same teams, which was good teams, and Lamar Jackson went 3-0. Dak Prescott went 0-3 versus those good teams.
Was that the year that Bland broke the record?
Yeah, that was the year that Bland broke the record.
Yeah, the Big Six record.
2023.
So our record was inflated because Bland basically won us like 3 or 4 games. Like
Our defense, Dak had the same defense equivalent to the Ravens at that time.
But it takes a cornerback playing out his mind, running all these pick sixes back.
Yeah,
2 out of 3 years. Because remember, Trayvon Diggs had 11 interceptions back in
The year
2021.
before, like a year or two before that,
Yeah.
Exactly. I was about to say, yeah. Then the next year we had was the Packer lost season. I mean,
So we got these fluke record-breaking seasons from our defense.
Yeah.
That it takes for us to be competitive, get to the playoffs, get our ass kicked.
And yet, that entire thing, you win 1 playoff game in those 3 years. 1. So fucking miss me with it.
Against Brady that's about to retire, that was hungover pretty much from partying from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the whole he retired Brady shit is fucking moronic. I don't want to hear it.
Man, that whole team was fucked up from partying the whole year.
The Bucks were 8-9. It wasn't like it was a good team.
That's what I'm saying. That was not a focused Brady team. They had won. They had basically did the impossible.
Playoffs.
Yeah,
right.
I can assure you. I mean, Tom Brady would have probably left that season without a win, man.
I think they just wanted like the whole locker room party atmosphere. They want their Super Bowl champs, like 40-year-old Brady. Like I just got that kind of vibe. Like we're in Florida. Fuck it, let's have fun.
And
that's
the thing
one of
is,
his 2 wins.
this other guy's not taken into account with Lamar. When people try to compare Dak and Lamar, they just look at the passing number, which the funny thing is, Lamar Jackson, honestly, you could argue he's a better passer than Dak.
Yep.
And he's not even known as a passing quarterback. He's
He's
an
way better than
RPO
Dak.
guy. And he had almost 1,000 yards in 2024. He had 900 yards, like 3,000 yards passing, 41 touchdowns. Dak's never even came close to 40 touchdowns, not to mention rushing. I mean, what's Dak's best year? Like 300 yards rushing? Like Lamar Jackson can get that in like 2-3 games.
Yeah. They're not the same quarterback, man. It's not close.
No, Lamar Jackson's way better.
It's not even close.
Hopefully, this might be the year that exposes everything. Once the division's done caught up, like we're not playing that NFC suck ass NFC East no more. Like everybody else been caught up. Everybody's got a quarterback. Like, so we're fucking dead last in the division, and these young quarterbacks kicking our ass. I don't know what their future's gonna be.
Well, I'm just telling you, we got the worst quarterback in the division, and people. I mean, right now, technically, because Dak's got the stats, he's better than Jackson Dart. But I'm telling you right now, Jackson Dart's going to pass him this year. And we already know Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts are better than him, even though they like to pretend that Jalen Hurts isn't better than him, even though Jalen Hurts, as much as I hate the Eagles, has been to 2 Super Bowls and won 1. So, you know.
MVP of 1 too.
I think the Eagles things right. McNabb was better. Fucking Randall Cunningham was better. Fuck it.
Unbelievable. They'll find an excuse for Dak this year, man. Book it. It's going to happen. They're going to blame Christian Parker. They're going to blame Schottenheimer. It will happen. If the season goes the way that I think it'll go, which is a 3-5 win team, they will blame him. It'll happen.
Schottenheimer get fired. We'll probably hire McDermott or some other retread next year.
They'll find something to defend Dak because, again, it's not about football. They just like the fucking guy. And that's
I
it.
bet you if Dak had rushing stats that was like, he's an 800-900 rushing stats and like 6 touchdowns, they wouldn't disclaim that. They would put that in there defending him. But because other quarterbacks had that, like Jaden Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, they always say, oh, that's a running back playing quarterback. But if Dak had those rushing yards, they wouldn't be saying that shit.
And teams have to game plan against it, JB. Like Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts, these are guys that people have to game plan against. They have to watch because they can rush for over 100 yards in a game. They can get those critical plays. Teams have to scheme against that, and it can be tough because they're so good and athletic. When you play against Dak, it's not hard to game plan against him. Shut down the run, play some, man
Nobody
coverage,
playing for
cover
Dak.
2. That's it. You can beat Dak as long as you have corners that are somewhat decent. You play some cover 2. You shut down the run game. You can beat Dak. He's
the
like
leader
9
tight
out
end
of
is the
10
only
times.
option to throw to. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No defensive coordinator is game planning for Dak. They game plan for his supporting cast, and they shut him down. It ain't hard.
Exactly, because they're running the same goddamn plays for 10 years.
Yeah,
So-
when Zeke was there, the receivers would be one-on-one, and only when they had Amari was he able to fucking do something. I remember there was a game this season, the wide receiver by committee shit, that I think we were playing the Redskins in Washington. The defensive coordinator, they were daring Dak to throw the ball. I mean, 8 guys in a box at a minimum. I remember there was one play where they put like 11 guys in the box or something, and I'm like, holy shit. So it's not hard to game plan for him, man. It just is what it is.
Well, he's a game manager. He's not elite at anything. He's just that he's an average quarterback.
That's what it is.
And who did Kellen Moore end up winning the Super Bowl with? Just to remind everybody that's ever hating on that. What team was it?
What?
Kellen Moore won the Super Bowl.
Was it with the Eagles?
Yeah, it was the Eagles and Hurts. Yeah. I just wanted to say that out loud. When people talking about we just talking shit.
And the thing is, they keep saying that they always bring up Saquon with the Eagles shit, negating to mention that in a Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts made plays. That's ultimately what we're talking about here, right?
We had a time Zeke. So what? What's the excuse for that? Like, what?
I'm just like, okay, Saquon, did he carry the Eagles to the Super Bowl? Sure, I'll give you that. But in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts made plays. Dak doesn't make plays. They make most of it.
And Jalen Hurts didn't turn over the ball in the playoffs, or he had 1 turnover. Excuse me. How many turnovers has Dak had in his 7 games? He's had 7 turnovers. You know what that means?
Yep.
He turns the ball over every single time he's in the playoffs.
Yep.
You can't win that way.
Right. But the Eagles had Saquon. We had prime Zeke. So that evens out to me. Like, what's the damn excuse?
The last 3 losses that we've had, Dak has turned the ball over 5 times in the past 3 losses. I don't know how you're going to win that way. In the playoffs, I don't know how you can win like that.
That's 2 turnovers a game, just about, or 1.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 2 turnovers a game, essentially. I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to win that way? You can't do that in the playoffs. And we got smoked in all of these games. It's not like, none of these games were close.
Dak Prescott's Matt Schaub, pretty much. That's what he is. Let's be honest.
Matt Schaub. Oh man,
he's Matt Schaub. He's a middle round pick. Matt Schaub, just like Dak, he went to Houston. He had a loaded team, had a couple good seasons statistically, and then once that team started falling apart, he played bad, and then Houston moved on from him. Dak's just gotten a bit more lucky because Jerry Jones has been willing to spend money on resources to try and make him look better so he can sell tickets and jerseys, where I don't know who the Texans owner and general manager was, but they said, nah, you know what? We're going to just move on and, cut our losses. But I mean, if you don't believe me, it's very similar. I mean, Schaub was a 3rd rounder.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
And he had some good seasons, just like Dak did, but he had a lot of help once his help kind of.
Who was running? Arian Foster, or what was his name?
Yep, they had Arian Foster, Owen Daniels, Johnson. They had a loaded team back then.
Yeah. I forgot about Matt Schaub, man.
Yeah, that's who Dak Prescott reminds me of. He's kind of like a Matt Schaub, middle round quarterback, got into a good situation, played some good ball, had some good ball because of the help around him. But then, he's when he gets to go up against better competition, he gets exposed. It's who he is. That's who he is.
All right, that's enough shit. Y'all talking about my quarterback enough now.
All right, Theo.
Come on, man.
Bro. They can't stand it.
The Dak's fan base drives me nuts. They're fucking idiots, man. All of them. Their arguments are stupid as fucking shit. It's infuriating to me.
What do you guys think of this? I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the Jay Sean Barham pick. And the reason why, he didn't really do much in college. Yes, he's got good size. I get why the Cowboys picked him. But you're expecting to take a guy that was an average linebacker in college, average edge rusher, put him back at linebacker and develop. I mean, if he develops and he turns into something good, that's great. But we're talking about a coach. You really think that Christian Parker and these guys are going to develop Barham?
No, they're not going to do it.
And even if they do,
The really
he's
bad
not
part
proven.
is he's got disciplinary problems.
Well, there you go. That's a
Of
problem.
course he does. He fits right. He'll fit right in with this team.
Yeah, the team no accountability.
Yep.
Well, these guys, man,
nobody's held accountable. Dak Prescott can throw 5 interceptions and there's no accountability. CeeDee Lamb can drop 100 passes, no accountability. You get holding calls on offensive line. Terrence Steele can let a guy run right past him, no accountability. Kenneth Murray Jr. can run on the sideline instead of on the field, no accountability. Trayvon Diggs giving up 15 damn touchdowns, no accountability.
It's crazy. Business decisions.
Look at Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker was trash last year, and we just drafted Downs, and we're playing him at nickel because we want to keep Malik Hooker out there. I have a feeling some of that goes back to, Jerry Jones doesn't want to move on from Malik Hooker because it's going to cost him money, which I think is ridiculous. I'm like, dude, Malik Hooker was trash last year. You could probably put a ham sandwich back there, and they could probably do just as good of a job. He's not the player he once was. He's not.
Yeah, he was. There's not been accountability for this team since man. Since we last won a Super Bowl. Where's the discipline? Where's the accountability? There lies the problem. So,
well, dude, they were partying back then too. I mean, look at Michael Irvin and all those guys.
Yeah, no, of course. Even then, their mentalities are different, man. These guys, they're just night and day difference in mentality. So,
well, yeah, it's the generational difference. You got to think most of the players from the '90s teams were baby boomers and Gen Xers. The players that were today are Gen Zers or not even millennials, because the millennials would be older nowadays. So it's Gen Zers, and I'm a Gen Zer myself, but I'm willing to admit that there's certain things within my generation that I'm older Gen Zer, but still, like, there's people in my generation that are kind of have that entitled attitude and stuff, and it doesn't help that they're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions in college. Because then it just makes it worse.
Yeah. But it's just, the way Chris Caddies himself said it, that the way that this team is run, you walk 2 feet, you're treated like a Super Bowl champion without winning nothing. So,
yeah.
So, that's the way it is.
Yeah, man, these guys are living off of – sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, that's why there's no accountability. Dak can throw 5 picks in a game and then gets up there after losing to the Ravens and is like, jump off if you want to. You know what I mean? Right. As to Trey Lance, who was the fucking third stringer, not even the backup, the third stringer, that we fucking sucked when you was playing bad. He had 8 picks up until that point in like 7 games, I think, or something like that. So, that's on pace for 18 picks, 19 picks, something like that. So, he was, I don't know, man. It's just,
it's so sad. Cooper Rush actually played better than Dak in one more game. I'm just telling you, I've said this for a while. Yeah. I feel like, let's say Dak got hurt against Cleveland or something, he had to miss the year. I think the Cowboys actually would have won 9 or 10 games with Cooper Rush, because there's a couple games that we lost with Dak. I think Cooper Rush probably would have won because he wouldn't have turned over the ball like Dak did.
And the thing is that they didn't. First of all, they're not asking. I think the problem is the Cowboys think Dak's elite. That's the problem, because they see him different than we see him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's like, because the way that they play him, his style of play since he had that little success with Amari is night and day different than what it used to be. Like his first 4 seasons, if you remember, he would barely pass for 150 yards a game.
Yep.
They'd be those key spots like the Seattle playoff game and stuff like that, where his numbers are average, but he had the 3rd and 14 run and stuff. So, he made key plays when it mattered.
He did.
Then when you contrast that to when he had Amari Cooper, he had that success with him, those 9 games or whatever. And then the next year he had I think that was his first season or whatever, eclipsing 4,000 yards or something like that. And after that, then there was the 2020 season where we'd be falling behind, and then he would throw for a fucking 1 billion yards. It's, you know what I mean? I think that flipped his mentality and the Cowboys' mentality that, this guy can put up numbers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But that's, I think, good, because they have with Cooper Rush, no one is expecting Cooper Rush to throw for 300 yards. So they coach him differently.
Right. Yeah, and I agree. I agree with you 100%. I think you made I think you made a great point. I think that's true. I think It's the fan. I think it's the fan base's fault because they hyped up Dak Prescott and believing he's an elite quarterback. The Joneses, I'm just gonna say they suck. They're absolutely terrible when it comes to evaluating quarterback. I mean, as much as we give Dak and Romo a hard time, those are the best quarterbacks we've had, really. And look where we got them. We got them undrafted, fourth round.
Yeah.
And the guys we were going to pick in the first round didn't really do too well in the league. So they're not good. They're not good talent evaluators when it comes to the quarterback position. They're just not. Like, I agree. I think that people fell in love with the stats when we were losing all these games and Dak was almost coming back because teams are playing prevent defense. And then people started to think, oh, he's, like you said, like he's this elite quarterback, when that's not really who he is. He's a game manager. You got to have a good run game, good offensive line, kind of, just keep him, limited,
Yeah.
And that's where Dak played his best.
So no, he's not elite. As far as I'm concerned, it's ironic that the success he had with Amari Cooper was both good and bad for him. If you think about it, So I mean, it's weird. It's ironic, but I mean that's kind of the way it was, because after that, his style of play completely flipped 180. It's not even close. Like the Packer playoff loss, he had 60 passing attempts. Nobody on the face of the earth is going to make Cooper Rush throw the ball 60 fucking times in a football game. Nobody. So, like, I mean, I don't know. It's just night and day difference to it. So.
Yeah, I agree. That's what really scares me. I mean, when Stephen Jones really came out and said that Dak Prescott was a top 3 quarterback, I was like,
yeah, it's crazy.
We're screwed. Like, this guy, he really thinks Dak is a top 3 quarterback, bro. He's just as delusional as our fan base, if not worse. That's like, and that's the guy that's been making. And you guys do know that for Jerry Jones is to blame, but you do know Stephen Jones is kind of the big catalyst to why Dak got paid, right?
100% he is.
Because he kind of convinced Jerry Jones, him and Mike McCarthy both did, to pay Dak. And then when Brian Schottenheimer got hired, Stephen Jones and Jerry Jr. were really encouraging Jerry to pursue Schottenheimer because that's who Dak wanted. So I think Stephen Jones has got a lot more influence than even Jerry Jones does. And I think we all know it because Jerry Jones is how old? 83 years old?
Yeah, something like that. 83, 84. Yeah. I
mean, I'm sure he makes decisions, the final decision, but Stephen's the one, and Son is the one running the team. And I'm just being honest, they suck. They've not done a good job. Like, I thought the Micah trade was good at first, but then look who we picked. I mean, we're hoping that Caleb Downs ends up being good. We're hoping that Lawrence develops into a good player. And what's that?
I was saying speak on it because that's my same thing. We're sitting here acting like Caleb Downs is the next coming to like an LT mixed with Ed Reed or something. He ain't played down football yet. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, we're hoping and praying that these guys. And then Kenny Clark was, decent last year, but he's kind of on
just a guy.
Yeah, he's just kind of on the back end of his career. He's 30 years old and kind of. And I'll be honest, I was a big fan of the trade because I thought we got a lot of value out of it. But the thing is, we didn't spend the money wisely. We just went out there and paid all the money to, Smith and Aubrey and all these other players, and they didn't really address the defense.
Yeah.
But no, I'm right there with you, man. We're sitting there putting our hopes and dreams in the hand of a very, very young defense, a bunch of rookies, a defensive end from Central Florida. I don't know, the best competition he's played, I don't even know.
Yeah. And he didn't even play better than Ezra Raku in college, and Ezra Raku only had 2 sacks last year. He was way better.
Right.
Like, my only hope with Downs is that he's playing the top athletes in college football. So we've seen him against good talent. So it hopefully should translate, but we've seen it before. Like, guys,
they're also playing him at nickel too, but they're not even playing him at safety.
Yeah, that's another weird thing too. Like, I don't know, man.
But even this Caleb Downs kid, first of all, the kid's a rookie. How are people going to expect him to all of a sudden? You're telling me that, first of all, the safety, who's a rookie, is going to all of a sudden transform the 32nd ranked defense? How is that realistic? That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
It's not. And then they expect freaking D Winters, I'm 5'10". He's like an inch taller than me. 220 pounds or whatever to be your freaking green dot.
Oh shit!
That's what I'm saying. They're like talking about him like he's LT, like he's going to come in rookie year and like
He's a
play like
rookie.
MVP and change the way football is played. Like
He's a rookie, man. Golly.
exactly, LT's the only rookie I've ever seen just come in. I wasn't even born then when I think he came in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That guy's a different level of. I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. But you get these guys, you get Ryan Clark and all these other guys talking on TV like, oh, we're all of a sudden Super Bowl contenders.
They hyping the Cowboys. So it's like that's their job.
Yeah,
it's their
I
job.
get it.
It's just
Hey,
unrealistic.
Cowboys up, bro, because we see that shit ain't true. All that shit they talking about this defense, and now that we landed, we stole the draft, and the offense.
Basically, and it seems like
we
go ahead.
Super
I'm sorry.
Bowl now. Like, nah, man.
But let me ask you, how did we steal the draft? I'll be honest.
He fell to us because I
Look at
guess
who we got. We needed to get 3 guys in this draft that are going to be year 1 starters. We got 1. Lawrence is most likely not going to start. He'll be a rotational piece. Barham is probably not going to start. He actually might start because our linebacker
he might be possibly the green dot. They're going back and forth with him and Winners.
Yeah, actually, you're right. No, he may actually start, but you're talking about a guy that's a developmental prospect being your starter year 1. Not really good. And then you got LT Overton, who's going to be I like him, but he's a rotational player. Shelton's a backup. Devin Moore's a backup. And then Smith, he may not even make the team. He'll be a practice squad, bottom of the roster candidate. So we got maybe 2 starters, but one of them's not even one of them we don't even know how he's going to be. I mean, we don't know how Downs is going to be, but Downs, we've at least seen him play like you're saying at the position. We kind of know. Barham, we have no idea. We're hoping and praying he develops into a really good linebacker, but
Yeah, I also want to get one of the ends from Miami, but whatever.
I was hoping we would take a freaking linebacker. Why couldn't? I mean, people said, if we would have taken Rodriguez, people would have called it a reach, but Rodriguez would have definitely started. Malachi Lawrence was a reach too because he would have been a 2nd round pick. But
I guess maybe they're banking on Overshawn staying healthy.
You're gonna bank on a guy that has. I mean, as much as I love Overshawn, you're gonna bank on a guy that's been hurt.
Never been healthy to say. I know. I'm with you. I'm just saying.
So again, we did the same thing with Sean Lee and Leighton Vander Esch, if you remember. They had the same problem. We banked on it a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And other dude, what's his name? Smith.
Go ahead and end this live, bro. It's been 3 hours now. I've been waiting for a long time.
That's good, man. I had to get this off my chest. I was pissed about that. All the talk after the draft.
Man, JB, we just getting started. What you talking about?
Y'all just getting started. Y'all know we do this again, man. I appreciate everybody joining my panel, man. Everybody in the chat. I think y'all was talking about it, man. We're gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
Take care, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.